Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Well, welcome everybody to a Nancy Drew playthrough video. Today I am playing The Haunting of Castle Malloy, which you probably saw a moment ago as the game opened. This is game number 19 of the Nancy Drew Adventure series and was released in 2008. This admittedly is not one of my favorite Nancy Drew games. The storyline doesn't interest me, and I was really hoping to see more of Ireland. But it does have some interesting puzzles and activities, so I will give it that. Spoiler alert is in effect, because for all I know, I could start talking about the culprit and other spoiling details before we reach that point of the game. And some more background on myself. I haven't said this in a while. I am a former moderator for Her Interactive, so every now and then I might put in little tidbits about things I observed while I was on the message board. So it's not necessarily moderating related, but certainly might talk about things that happened at that time on their website. You know, if anything comes up that I recall while I'm playing the game, anything that might be relevant. So with that, let's dive into this case and open this case file here.
When Kyler Mallory called me from her home in London and asked me to be her maid of honor, I was a little reluctant. After all, I hadn't seen her since she stayed with us as an exchange student a couple of years ago. But when she told me the wedding is going to take place at an old family castle in Ireland, how could I say no? The wedding will be very small, but Kyler still needs help with all the final preparations, which means she'd like me to arrive several days early. So I'm going to fly to Dublin, rent a car, and meet Kyler at Castle Malloy. She warned me that the place is somewhat in need of repairs, whatever that means. And unfortunately, by the time I get there, it'll be night. But I've never been to Ireland before, and I've never even seen a real honest-to-goodness castle, let alone stayed in one. So the fact that it may be dark and run down just makes it more of an adventure. And you know me, whenever the question is who wants to go on an adventure, my answer is always, I do.
I did want to comment on some of the stuff in here. So we learned right away that Nancy's been asked to be a maid of honor, and I'd always found that really weird because she and Kyler aren't that close. And I think they use this as a device to bring Nancy to the site early, because as we've noted here, she's coming to help with preparations several days early. And I think that's the reason she was given that role rather than just as a guest to the wedding, although she still could have come early and offered to help. But that's part of the storyline that I don't care for. It to me just doesn't track. It feels off and wrong. And then this part's a little cheesy. But what are you gonna do? All right, we need the phone card. Let's see if the phone numbers are correct in this game, or the dialing codes rather. And here's the wedding invitation. Kyler Tegan Mallory of London and Matthew William Simmons of London request your presence to witness their exchange of matrimonial vows on the 1st of June at 1 o'clock. Location is Castle Malloy, Baylor, Ireland. And, we've got our little pyramid here from White Wolf of Icicle Creek. This mask is from the previous game, The Phantom of Venice. Hula Girl. Who dances? From The Legend of the Crystal Skull. It's kind of neat to see what knickknacks change on Nancy's desk. And just want to take a quick look here. I don't know why. Yeah, so we've updated the case file with the latest case. Alright, let's click on the plane ticket and we'll be on our way, as Nancy's fond of saying. And senior detective, please.
Preparation for our landing. Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
I think that's the same dialogue we get in Danger on Deception Island.
So your plane was on time, your luggage arrived, your rental car was waiting, everything went without a hitch?
Yep, And according to Kyler's directions, I'm within 2 kilometers of Castle Malloy. Now stop worrying about me and get over to the Dunhills. What time is it there?
Nancy has her
Around 2.
hands.
The party just started. It's gonna go all day, so I've got plenty of time. Are you driving?
Yes, Ned, I'm talking on my cell phone while I'm driving, but it's okay. There's absolutely no traffic. And I think I see the gates. I gotta go. Say hi to the Dunhills for me and have fun.
Without you? Yeah, right. Take care, Nancy.
Oh
That's
no! What was
creepy.
that?
So yeah, Nancy driving while talking on her cell phone, really bad. I don't like that she defends herself. That's a dangerous thing. There have been so many car accidents. I know here where I live, there have been several accidents because of people who are either talking on their phone or texting. It's not okay. It really, really bothers me that Nancy is trying to justify or say that it's fine because there's no traffic. She still hit a tree. And in places like where I live, where we have lots of wildlife, you can't predict when a deer is going to run out from a deep ditch into the road. Doesn't matter if you're on your phone or not, or if there's no other oncoming traffic. Just PSA, don't drive and be on your phone, be it speaking or texting. Bluetooth is, better than holding your phone, but, it's still a distraction. So, okay, that's the end of my PSA. Let's play the game. It's clearly something I'm passionate about. Or I have strong feelings. Okay. Let's grab our doll. You're so cute. Looks like a Claddagh ring. It's I can't recall the history of Claddagh rings, but it's an Irish thing. But it's a heart with a crown. Yeah. Oh, hello, sheepy. And we've got a puzzle here. We're missing a piece, but I think I can move everything, so let's do this now. Okay, this goes in the bottom corner. I know I moved it so that I could move some other pieces. Oops. Where's the... oh no, I was gonna say, is that the piece that's missing? It's not. There we go. So I can't remember. I think that's the one that goes there, yes, which means this one. If I do this, there's a method to my madness. Shoot, what's the best way to do this? That way. Oops. Looks like a bottom piece, so it's also a bottom piece. Rats. I realize I just messed that up. Where did I put the bottom piece? I don't know if it was this one. No, it should be that one. Yep, okay, which means I'm missing this piece. A few things that are a little out of order here. Let's see. I need... There we go.
It looks like a piece is missing.
So we'll get that later. On the side, it's completed. Flowers, which I will be collecting later. And there's a sign to Baylor, which I won't worry about right now. It's a wee bit dark, so looking for the bright spots to move in that direction. I've just remembered what's coming up. Let's see if I break a window or not.
Oh, hello. I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here for the wedding.
The wedding's been called off, so go on back to where you come from.
No, wait, please. My car's in the ditch by the gate. I can't go anywhere.
Walk down the road to the inn then. Give me your keys and I'll see to your car in the morning.
I left the keys in the car. Can I at least talk to Kyler?
She's sleeping.
No, wait. I came all the way from the States.
You cannot stay here. Go to the inn, I said. Now off with you.
Please, can I come in just for a minute? Hello? Are you there? Hello?
Not the friendliest of greetings. Okay, let's pick up some rocks. Nancy. Oh, I thought she was gonna see Kyler there. Okay. I've done this wrong. Pick up me rocks. Okay. I've definitely broken the window before. I have no idea where that one went. There we go. I don't want to break the window. There we go. Let's try this again.
Deaf are you now? I told you you cannot be staying here.
Joel, what are you doing? That's Nancy Drew, my maid of honor. Let her in.
Matt's disappeared? How can somebody you came all the way out here with to marry just disappear?
He hasn't disappeared for good. You have to understand, Matt's a bit of a prankster, and the wedding is still days away.
You mean the wedding hasn't been called off?
Absolutely not. He'll show up. Mind you, it may not be till I've started down the aisle, but he'll show, saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
Why did that man at the door tell me the wedding was off?
That was the caretaker, Donald Delaney. Not Donald, mind you. There's no D at the end, so it's pronounced Donal. That's the way you're supposed to spell it, which is to say that's the way the Irish spell it.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed. Which would be tolerable if his love for the Irish wasn't accompanied by an abiding distaste for the British. Now, he rather likes me, but that's only because he considers me to be Irish, since I'm directly related to the man who used to own this place. When it comes to my British fiancé, Donald detests him, which is why he was so quick to tell you the wedding's off. He wants it to be off. He came right out and said, if I am to be married in Castle Malloy, it simply must be to an Irishman. Said my marrying a Brit would upset the fairy people, or whatever he calls them.
Interesting.
You sure the wedding shouldn't at least be postponed?
I'm telling you, he'll show. You see, sometimes I hear him. You know, his voice. It's very faint and muffled, but it sounds like he's calling to me, saying things I can't quite make out. Teasing me, the lout. So I know he's somewhere close by. He'll be here for the wedding. I'd stake my life on it. Of course, I remember well your penchant for solving mysteries. So if you want to give this one a go, by all means do. You could start in the nursery. It's down the hall. That's where Matt had set up his cot and was spending most of his time. Find him, Nancy. Having my maid of honor ruin this silly vanishing trick of his would teach him a lesson he sorely needs.
So here's our mystery. Nancy's on holiday and she's invited to try and crack his prank. Basically, it's not meant to be an actual mystery.
Someone ran out in front of my car on my way here and caused me to drive into a ditch.
Are you all right?
Me, I'm fine. My car and my cell phone, not so good. And I'm pretty sure whomever I saw dropped this.
I like
Looks
Kyler's
like some
animation.
kind of homemade doll.
The clothes. It looks like Matt. And that's his ring. What did the person who dropped this look like?
I didn't really get a good look. It was dark and I was distracted and it moved so fast. Frankly, I'm not even sure if what I saw was a person.
Denal, the caretaker, when we realized Matt was gone, straight away Denal claimed Matt had been kidnapped by fairies, which is of course utterly ridiculous. It was probably Matt himself you saw, tricked out in some costume and leaving that doll behind just to confound us. Well, I do hope he's enjoying himself, because as soon as we're married, that will be that. No more practical jokes. Ever.
It's pretty strict. You gotta know the person you're marrying if that's something they're interested in. I don't know if just cutting it off entirely is going to work.
Does it bother you to be here all by yourself?
Actually, Matt's best friend Kit Foley is here too. He set up a cot in the Great Hall downstairs.
I just didn't happen to see him when I walked up the stairs.
When did he arrive?
We all came out together.
Where does Mr. Delaney live?
All I know is he comes at dawn and leaves at sunset. I can't fathom what he does all day, but he always seems to be puttering away at something. When he's not working, he spends most of his time down the road at the Screaming Banshee Inn.
How long has he been the caretaker?
I don't know that either. A long time, I should imagine. Seeing as he more or less came with Grandpapa's estate, I should let him go. All he ever talks about are banshees and fairies and leprechauns. And he can be quite obstinate, as you saw at the door. But if Grandpapa saw fit to put up with him all those years, I suppose I can too.
When you said you sometimes hear Matt, where are you when that happens? In here?
In here, in the nursery, sometimes outside. His voice is always very muffled and very, very faint, so I can never tell where it's coming from or what he's saying. But it's Matt, I'm sure of it.
And you've looked all over for him?
When it became apparent he was missing, we searched everywhere for hours. We were afraid he'd gone wading and drowned or something.
It would be
or
worrisome.
wandered into the bog or gotten lost out on the moor. But we found no footprints, no clothes lying around, nothing. So when I heard his voice, it dawned on me he was playing one of his outlandish pranks. I was furious with him, but truth be told, it was also a bit of a relief.
So, kind of a spoiler here. This is sort of important to know, because it sounds like had she not been hearing his voice, she might have actually gone looking for him. And maybe he would be found sooner. Because he is in trouble. Anyways.
What are you doing in here, if you don't mind my asking?
Sitting, obviously.
Reading. About myself, in a way. You see, until my grandpapa died and left me this place, not only did I have no idea that this castle existed, but I had no idea my real name was not Mallory, but Malloy. Apparently, Grandpapa changed his name 50 years ago, so no one would find out he was Irish.
Why didn't he want people to find out he was Irish?
I think it had something to do with his brother, Brendan, the man who owned this place and was living here when it exploded during World War II.
Oy.
He was rumored to have been a double agent, supposedly doing top-secret research for the Allies, but in truth passing his findings on to the Axis. Not exactly a brother you want people to know about.
If the rumors were true.
Anyway, ever since I found out I'm a Malloy, I can't stop reading about Ireland. So many different people have populated this country at one time or another. The Celts, the Druids, the Gaels. It's all quite fascinating.
I just realized that's at least the second time we've had reference to war in the games. And the second time that's been in Europe. Because that came up in Danger by Design.
All these books were Brendan's?
I can't be certain, but I assume so. He was quite the inventor, I do know that. Everything that remains in this place seems as if it's been tinkered with. Even his daughter's dollhouse, of all things.
I like the dollhouse.
I'll catch you later.
The 5 months I spent living with you, your dad, and Hannah. And Togo, of course. That was a very happy time for me, Nancy. I can't tell you how thrilled I am you're here.
I get to see you again, and I get to see Ireland? I'm the one who's thrilled, believe me. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I'm your maid of honor, remember?
I haven't forgotten.
So that's a whole lot of dialogue that we start off with pretty quickly. I do find it a bit tiresome. But we do get a lot of information, which is useful to, the story. All right. So, Zodiac Constellations. There are a lot of books. Is there another one on that shelf? Apparently not. This vase, we can look at it for a reason. It's just not obvious yet. I do believe I'm missing gears. I could be wrong. So they go in an order: small, big, small, big. And I think they basically spell out an N or something. It's been a while since I've played this. Those are too close. Okay, that works. I just don't know if that's right. And I might be misremembering the shape. That doesn't look right. Maybe it is, I don't know for sure. Let's be closer. Okay. Nope, this is not right. I thought it went up. Because it ends here. It's got this darker circle around it, just like the starting piece does. I feel like I normally have to start at that end. I don't know. Put these back. Move that over. Ah, okay. Oh no, I think that's too far. Is there a way? Is there a way? Yes, there is. Mwahaha. There we go. I need another small one. Where? No, that's too high up. Or too low, rather. Okay, I'm gonna put it on that one so maybe it goes there. Or I could have this totally wrong. Oh, maybe that's it. Okay. I am missing pieces. Right, there should be 10 of each. 1, 2... Of the ones I add or total? Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, missing a large one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Missing a small one. Rats. I'm gonna have to do that all over again. Okay.
Whoa, that would have been quite a fall.
It's terrifying. This door really should be blocked off. Yes. Love this. Towers of Hanoi. Okay, I need it to go here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, I love these puzzles. Yeah, these are, to me, fairly easy to solve, but it's kind of hard to explain how that's done. That goes there. I do like puzzles. So that one goes there. You, and then you there, you there, you there, you there, you there. Sorry, this is probably kind of annoying. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no. Shoot. Hang on. This needs to be there. Huh. I don't know if I've done this right. Well, I will get back to it and check. I thought I did the layout for it. Oh no, it's fine. It is fine. Just had a moment of panic that I'd done this horribly wrong. Yeah, it's all good. When there are this many pieces, it is easy to get confused. Like I've just done. Right. Yeah, I did do that wrong. Right? Because that looks... Did I do this wrong? I'm now confused. Do. Yeah, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Oops, cooperate. Maybe I shouldn't talk while I'm doing this. Okay, last piece goes there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it has to go over here. Okay, confusing myself again. I have to pause. Yeah, that has to go there. That's right. Now that one goes there. So that goes there. It is a bit of a time-consuming task, but it is achievable. Alright, last 3. Oops, you go there. Last one there. Ping!
This'll come in handy.
Indeed. It's rather dark outside. Okay, can't really look at any other books there. Oh, the weight puzzle. Or the scales. Oh, and this too. I will come to this later. Yeah, I'll come to this later. I have to find more, right? I need 2 more. I need 2 gears, I need 2 weights, I need 1 puzzle piece. And it's been quite a while since I last played this game, so I don't actually remember where they all are. Okay, so... go into the nursery. Thief? Yeah. There's Orange. And Matt's glasses. My screen's actually really dark. I'm having a hard time seeing some of the things here. Okay, if I go here. I think I'm missing some of these also. Yes, I am. Put the orange on. I think I have to go to the garden for some of them. So I need this green, this light blue, and the red one. Wherever they may be. A silent mouth is sweet to hear. That actually seems rather cruel. Alright. Honor puzzle. I love these puzzles, but it is time consuming, so I might, in the finished version of this recording, I might just blast through this so you guys don't have to watch because it could take quite a while. But I might not. You might get to hear me talk a whole lot. Let's see. What am I going to start with? How many purple bottoms are there? 4 purple green bottoms. There are lots. And we'll start with blue heads. There are only 3 of them. Okay. Start with that one. Okay, I need a blue bottom and a purple bottom together. Does exist. Okay, let's try you. That would work. And then I need a red bottom. And then green bottom with... Oh, not the right order. Okay, so that doesn't work. Another red one? No. Is there another green and purple? Not in the right order. So here, I need a different green bottom. Excuse me. So I've taken green between 2 purples. I'm going to take another green between 2 purples. Easy to keep track that way. Okay, purple head near a green bottom. Not in the right order. Okay, so that doesn't work. Then next I'll do that green bottom with more purples. I need red bottom and green bottom. Doesn't exist, okay. So then my last one is this one. So I need a blue head and a green bottom. Doesn't work, okay. So this one I then have to change. Purple bottom. So purple surrounded by blue and green. Blue and green, so I'll do purple. Oh no, I'm looking for a blue bottom. Blue bottom. Blue and purple bottom. Blue and purple bottom. Doesn't exist. Okay. Which means I have to change this one. To another red bottom. So this is the only other option. If these don't pan out, then this is the wrong blue head. Okay, green and purple bottom. How many are there? There's this one. This is the only one. Blue bottom. Well, let's start with, oops, there we go. Purple and green bottom, that works there. No red bottom, that doesn't work. Is there a different, there's another one with a purple bottom. Oh, so close. So very, very close. Oh, and that doesn't work either. Came close, okay. So, did I try both of these? I don't think I did. Okay. Red bottom. Nope, okay. That means this blue head is wrong. So the double blue. Let's go with the blue and the green. And a purple bottom. Green head, purple bottom. Not in the right order. That doesn't work. Okay. So green with those 2 purples isn't good. Or, well, I'm looking at the purple. Purple with the purple head. Okay, let's do purple with purple head across instead. Green head, purple bottom. Same issue, okay. Need. This is the only other purple I can try, okay. Again. Yeah, that doesn't work. I don't think there's no, okay. So this purple doesn't work. That's the other one I've tried, so I need a different blue head. It's gotta be this one. Okay. Green and purple. There we go. Purple and green. Purple. There we go. Oh, that didn't take too long. Excellent. That might have been the quickest I've ever gone through that. There's one more gear. Oh, the dollhouse. Put the doll of Matt in. Oh, I think must have already put him in. Truth speaks even though the tongue... say weak dead. Weird. Le lapin bleu. This is a clue to another thing we can do later on. So, lapin with these other codes above it. So I, X, N, C, L, and N, C, Q, L, P. Okay. Is there not already a dollhouse thing? Oh, there is. I had to click check. These are fun. I like these. These are like logic puzzles. Okay. So red means directly either next to or above, or the blue means somewhere to the side or above. So it could be off at an angle and above in any direction or to the side on any floor. Okay. So we know pig is not on the top floor because it's directly below the cow. Oh, there's the rocking horse, so piggy goes there, which means the cow has to go there. And of course there are a couple different knights. So the cat to the side of, so not necessarily directly, it's not going to be right here, obviously, because it's to the left. Where else do we see the cat? It is directly beside a knight. So there we go. And this dude is directly beneath the cat. Oh, we don't have him yet, so she is directly next to a knight. Maybe that one? Success. There we go. One done, and that's the only one we have at the moment. There will be more. Evil returns to the evildoer. Yeah, they're just so creepy, all the things in this room. And there we go. And we'll look at some more damage.
I don't think I can jump that far.
Nope, so this is another door that should be blocked off, in my opinion. You know, for safety. So. It's a photo of Kyler, and that's Kit, who we haven't met yet. But we will in a second here. There he is.
Hi, you must be Nancy Drew. I'm Kit Foley. Ignore the eye if you can. Walked into a door the other day. Looks worse than it feels. I'm a bit surprised you're still here, given the circumstances.
I'm not sure I fully understand the circumstances yet.
That's because you've only heard Kyler's version of what's going on. Or worse, that daffy caretaker's version. Either way, it's unlikely you've heard the truth.
The truth being...
Matt isn't playing a practical joke, and he hasn't been kidnapped by fairies. He got cold feet and left. It's as simple as that.
Are you sure?
Well, Matt didn't come out and tell me he was leaving. But hey, I am his best friend. I know him better than anybody. I mean, he loves Kyler, but she can be a handful. And he's no pushover either. Their relationship is so tempestuous, it scares him. She thinks once he makes a real commitment, everything will be fine. But he's not so sure. So he bailed.
It's an interesting thought, especially given that conversation with Kyler earlier and how she was pretty adamant that all the practical jokes would stop. Doesn't sound like a very communicative relationship in some ways.
Without saying anything to her?
I'm sure he'll contact her in another day or two. In the meantime, she's in a raging state of denial, and I, for one, don't see any harm in allowing her to stay that way. I seriously doubt he walked out on her for good. It's just that for Matt, marriage is way too much, way too soon.
When or how did you realize that Matt had disappeared?
Kyler and I went for a walk, came back, and the next thing I knew, Kyler was saying Matt was nowhere to be found.
That always makes me think of the trailer, because that's part of it. So we do have some options, which are nice. We just don't see them nearly as frequently now as we did in early games.
Did you help look for him?
Kyler and I searched every inch of the place, inside and out, but it was the luggage that clinched it. When I checked the nursery and saw that Matt's suitcase and backpack were gone, it finally dawned on me that he had left and he wasn't coming back. Of course, by that time, Kyler had convinced herself that he was simply playing one of his practical jokes, and I couldn't bring myself to burst her bubble, so I didn't.
I hate the phrasing of this question.
How come you sound so American?
Because I am American. My father's VP of International Sales for Krollmeister Incorporated. The company transferred him to London 15 years ago. I've pretty much lived there ever since. I just can't seem to pick up the accent.
You should at least a little bit. But yeah, she could have phrased that differently. She could have asked, so where are you from? Rather than, why do you sound American? It's just, that's really poorly questioned.
It looks like you're drawing something. Are you an artist?
Me? Not hardly. I'm with a real estate development company. These are just preliminary sketches for a couple of projects we're working on. In other words, I'm doing homework.
Residential real estate or commercial?
Mostly residential. And let me tell you, we'd have a field day with attractive land like the one this castle sits on. Ocean view, easy commute to Donegal, bedrock foundation, readily accessible groundwater. That bog's a bit problematic, but a little sand, a little gravel, a little landscaping, voila! A cluster of 6, maybe 8 luxury homes amid a park-like setting that would sell like lightning.
You know, I kind of get what he's doing. It's kind of fun to imagine if you were doing that work at that place. What might that look like? It might seem a little... Insensitive's not the right word, but... I don't know, cheap and meh. But it's just for fun. It's not like he's actually seeking out approval to buy this land and make these changes to it.
I'd better get going. See ya.
Drop by anytime.
I do have to remember to go back to Kyler and let her know that we found Matt's glasses. I just want to finish up down here.
I shouldn't go messing with this without permission.
Well, you'll get permission pretty soon. Have no fear. Okay, I know there's another weight at this table. Come on, please turn. Oh, I shouldn't say I think. I know I get one from this. I do not have 3 coins. I have only 1. So in that case, go back upstairs and speak with Kyler.
Nancy, splendid timing. I just thought of something you can do for me.
Oh,
There's
good.
an old-fashioned printing press downstairs. Have you seen it?
It's so big, it's pretty hard to miss.
It came with the castle. My great-uncle Brendan had all sorts of gizmos and gadgets and machinery lying around.
Gizmos and Gadgets was a
Anyway,
great computer game.
When I saw the printer, I told Matt, why not save some money and print the programs for the wedding right here? Problem is, Matt failed to get them done before he turned into the merry prankster. And since I have the mechanical aptitude of a bacterium,
It's a good line.
would you mind finishing the job for me? You'd only have to print 3 more sheets. And the plate, the ink, the paper, everything you need is right there.
No problem.
Thank you, Nancy. You're the best.
Probably can't even ask her. No. Can't ask her about the glasses. Well, I mean, I could go and talk to her again, but I might as well do this, because I'll have to come back up to her anyways. So, it took me a while to figure out how to do this before. Okay. Yes. Snag that. Some paper in a minute. I'll just go with standard black ink. Do this. Actually, this isn't the one I had to figure out. I was doing the other printing. Put you on the fan and turn you on. I mean, that's pretty advanced.
Alan Payne. That's kind of weird.
And that suddenly goes bold. If that's one. Two, and then our final program. Which means I can also ask about Alan. I'll speak with Kyler before I speak with Kit about that.
Did you finish the programs?
Yep. But I noticed that they say the best man is someone named Alan Payne. If Kit is Matt's best friend, why isn't Kit the best man?
Matt said that's the way Kit wanted it. He got here early too. But
Yes,
when
I
Matt
know.
vanished, Alan was certain that Matt was playing a
she's
joke
talking about
and
Alan.
refused to be the butt of it. So he went back to London, saying he'll reappear only when Matt does, and not a moment before. You know, perhaps you should give Alan a call. 0044-020-7946-0481. He may have seen something while he was here that could help you find Matt. You'll have to use the phone down the road at the inn, however. My cell phone gets absolutely no reception here.
This is right. This is actually right. Because they are dialing internationally because they are in... So they're near Dublin. If she flew into Dublin, that means she's in the Republic of Ireland, which does not have the same country code as England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland is 44. So yes, she would need to dial the international code of 00, then the country code for the UK, which is 44. The 0 is interesting. If it's a cell, at least internationally, you often drop the 0. You don't dial it. So, curious. I don't know if that will work. If it, like, in real life, if that would work. Yeah. Yeah, I think if you're dialing from the UK, you would probably still dial the 0. Anyways.
I found these glasses in the fireplace in the nursery.
Those are Matt's. You found them in the fireplace.
Did you look there when you were searching for Matt?
Of course not. Why would we look in the fireplace? Matt never, ever took his glasses off. Mostly because without them, he can't see 2 feet in front of him.
It's weird that she puts that in the past tense. Matt never took his glasses off, rather than Matt never, or doesn't. Matt doesn't. Just the phrasing of it was weird. It seemed like it was past tense.
Did he have an extra pair?
It's possible. Any normal person with eyesight as bad as his would have had 10 extra pairs. But how did those get broken? Oh, Nancy, maybe he truly is in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me do some more looking around before we jump to any
I
conclusions.
like her expression.
The glasses could still
Good
just be
reaction.
part of an elaborate practical joke.
You're absolutely right. Please find him, Nancy. I do so want to strangle him.
The animation is, for the most part, pretty good in this game. Like when we see Denal's face at the door that first time, I think that's really great. And Kyler's reactions are done really well. She is actually reacting to dialogue as Nancy's speaking. So that's fantastic.
If Matt was staying in the nursery, where's his luggage?
Right there by his cot.
It's not there now.
But it was there, just last night. I remember seeing it when I peeked in to see if he'd finally decided to reappear. At least, I think I saw it last night. If it's not there now, perhaps Denal moved it, took it to storage or something. Because I know I saw it after Matt went missing. So it's around here somewhere, just like he's around here somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Did you know when you decided to hold your wedding here that half the place is pretty much rubble?
Fair question.
Oh, yes. Mind you, I didn't even know that Castle Malloy existed until Grandpapa died and I was notified that I'd inherited it. At which point the executor of his estate sent me pictures and assured me that despite its appearance, it was in fact habitable.
I think they might have a different definition of habitable than I do.
It looks like a bomb went off in it.
Well,
No doubt because one did. One summer night in 1944, this place, or half of it at least, just suddenly blew up. It was rumored that my great-uncle Brendan was working on something that involved a new kind of rocket fuel. He was killed along with his wife and young daughter. Apparently, they all just vaporized.
Ugh.
Which I guess is why Denal claims the nursery, where the little girl spent most of her time, is haunted.
It's pretty grisly.
I'd better get to work.
Good luck.
Okay. Let's speak with Kit. Oh, I had the other wait. Oh, I'm gonna have to backtrack again.
What's going on?
If you and Matt are best friends, how come you didn't want to be his best man?
Actually, I did. But Matt mentioned that it would be a good move for him politically if he asked this guy he knows from work, Alan Payne, to
Weird.
be his best man. And I said, hey, do it. So he did. No big deal.
Time for me to scoot.
See ya.
Right, okay. Backtracking. Again, I haven't played this game in a long time. As I said at the beginning, this is not one of my favorite games. I don't actually like it that much. Okay. Oh. I thought I picked up 2. Oh no, I didn't because I don't have enough money. That's right. I was envisioning it. I like the fireplace. Okay then. What do I do next? I have one of the 2 gears. Go to Baylor.
Where are those lights in the tower coming from?
That is a good question, Nancy. I could also snoop around the property. There's a lot I could do. Because I have that flashlight now. It's not a flashlight, but you know. This lamp.
Wonder what that crow's doing in there.
Ah! Okay, can't do this yet. Wait, what's the book I picked up? Wait, what is this? Oh, right, the plate. Yeah, we'll get to later. Struggling writing her wedding vows, it would seem. These I can't really do yet either. You know, I'm not going to go to the bog. There's no point doing that yet either. Oh. If I go to the car... No, it's fine. Okay, there are 2 ways to go to Baylor. You can just keep walking or click on the signpost. That works really well. So I guess I should call Alan and let's see how dialing works. Hey, they've got it right. 011. In the other games, they'd put 001, which was incorrect. No, hang on. This is incorrect. Oh. This is how you call from North America. But if you're calling from overseas, you dial 001. Ah, no, they've got it wrong again. Anyways.
Hello?
Yes, hi. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Castle Malloy. I'm Kyler Mallory's maid of honor.
Yes, I remember that name. Has Matthew finally put an end to that ridiculous prank of his?
No, I'm afraid he's still at it. But if you have a second, could I ask you some questions?
It should be a minute or 2 before my ride gets here. What's on your mind?
What's on my mind is that this is wrong unless the calling card is based in the States and allows you to dial with American dialing instructions. I don't know. I don't use calling cards, but it seems wrong. Anyways.
Do you have any idea where Matt may be hiding?
None. And if what you're really asking is, am I in on his little joke? The answer to that is absolutely, unequivocally, no. I detest practical jokes.
Now, where have we heard that before? Bess. I think someone else may have also said that. It's a great line.
Did you help look for Matt after he disappeared?
I did not. As soon as Kyler said it would be just like Matt to disappear as a prank, I refused to join in any search for him. And when he didn't show up the next morning, I left. I did not travel all the way to Ireland to be made a fool of. Besides, I'd had quite enough of the 3 of them and rather liked having an excuse to leave.
You didn't get along with them?
I was fine. They're the ones who couldn't seem to get along. For instance, the evening before Matt disappeared, he and Kit had a terrible row. I couldn't make out exactly what was being said, but they both sounded very angry. Furious, I dare say. In fact, the next time I saw Kit, he was sporting a black eye. And the next morning, Matt and Kyler had a go at each other. Nothing physical, mind you, and once again, I couldn't make out what was said, but I promise you, they were quite put out with each other. I was more than happy to bid the lot of them farewell, though I imagine I'll be returning to the castle before too long. Matt is bound to find his prank as tedious as everyone else does eventually. I must be off. Nancy, it was a pleasure venting to you. Hopefully before too long we shall meet in person. Cheers.
Very informative phone call. Okay, that's... No vacancy. So where does Nancy stay? Unless I already have a room booked here. But honestly, where does Nancy stay? This all takes place over one night, so it's kind of ridiculous and a redundant question, but whatever.
So, you're not so keen on staying at the castle after all, then?
Well, apparently I am staying at the castle. I just don't know where. Maybe I'm on one of the cots downstairs?
Kyler wants me to find Matt for her.
Come to me for a bit of aid and advice, did you?
Yes.
Well, I've got none to give. Not till I got the day's troubles behind me and a crow's nest in front of me.
I don't blame you a bit. I also have no idea what you're talking about.
The mix maid suddenly took ill, leaving poor Seamus on his own, running back and forth, trying to mix and serve at the same time. I heard her soon as I walked in, yet here I sit, dying of thirst. I'll do no talking till I get me crow's nest, and there's the sorry truth of the matter.
Fine.
But now, were some spry and spunky lass to lend poor Seamus a hand by taking over the mixing for a while, that would surely speed the plough.
It's kind of cantankerous.
Sounds good to me. I'll see to it you get your crow's whatever, ASAP.
She would have been able to remember it was called a crow's
Gonna play
nest.
mix maid for a while, are ya?
Yes,
Well,
I am.
here's what you're to do. I'll take the orders and put the tickets up here. Each ticket will have no more than 2 drinks on it. And to save time, I draw little pictures instead of writing out their names. The mixing book will tell you which little picture stands for what drink. It'll also tell you what's in each drink and how to make each drink. Now, to pour something, put the silver mixing glass under either the juice tap or the beer tap. Then, press whatever button the mixing book tells you to press. The book will also tell you how many times to press it. If the drink needs blending, you'll see a picture of a blender at the top of the column in the book. You're to put the solid ingredients into the blender first, then pour whatever's in the mixing glass into the blender. Then, press the red button. And when the blending's done, just reach under the counter and find the serving glass that's pictured in the book. Put the serving glass on the grey mat and pour everything from the blender into the serving glass. If the drink doesn't need blending, just find the right serving glass, put it on the grey mat, and pour everything you've poured into the mixing glass into the serving glass. Then, add anything else the book tells you to add, put the serving glass on the tray to the right of the ticket it goes to, and start fixing the next drink. Soon as you've made all the drinks on a ticket, ring the bell and I'll serve 'em up. Just remember, if the orders start coming thick and fast and the tickets start piling up, you're to make the drinks on the ticket closest to the bell first. Now, you'll be making no mistakes, I'm sure. But if you do, just toss the glass into the rubbish bin down there to the right and start over. Mind you, lass, you must do the mixing fast and proper. The quicker you mix, the more tips you'll be keeping. To work with you now.
So really, that should be a sink, not a garbage can, and I can barely make out the pictures, and it's not faster to draw a picture, honestly. Okay, so I definitely need a fist that looks like the taller glass. So I'll be needing 2 of these, and I'll be needing another 2 of these. 1 orange, 2 of the cherries, 4 times the bubbly, and a lemon wedge as well. Can I place it up there? Okay, good. Okay, what might that next picture be? That's I can't make it out. Oh, what? Bye. It's got to be the crow's nest, so we'll be needing a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1. That's going in this one here. Put some cubes in and some lime.
That order wasn't right.
What? Criminy. Which one? Oh, it might have missed. I did wonder if I'd actually added the whatever that last ingredient was. Let's try this again. Pretty sure it's a tall glass though, right? No, a small one. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, that in there. There we go. Yeah, the wedge didn't stay last time. Okay, we need another one of these. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tall glass. There we go. I don't know which direction I'm going to find this drink in. Here we go. Ooh, fancy glass. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Pour it. Add some ice. Hope that actually went in.
You do fine work, miss.
Oh, thank you, sir. Okay, let's start at the beginning. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like a tall glass. And I need the lunch bag. This one. So we'll be needing one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 scoop of ice cream. Might have to go in there. Blend. Tall glass. That should be it. I hope.
Another round completed. All done and dusted, are ya?
Oh,
Thank you,
good.
miss. Take what's in the tip jar. And the next time you help out, you can keep the tips then as well.
Next time? I don't plan on there being a next time. I don't like
You
playing
make a
mixed maid.
mean crow's nest, girl. Well done. Now, I'm to tell you what happened to the Sassenach, am I?
I'm sorry, happened to the what?
The Sassenach. The Englishman. The one Kyler was supposed to be marrying. Well, what happened to him is this. The she took him. The good people whisked him straight off to their world, they did.
By the good people, you mean fairies?
You'll not be hearing me call him that. All of us have a name we prefer, and with them, the good people it is. So that's what I call him, and you'd be wise to do the same.
Okay.
Can you prove that's what happened to him?
Can I prove it? Did you see him up there, lass? Does anyone see him now? Gone he is, vanished from the earth. The naught you see instead of him. There's your proof, girl.
Oh boy.
'Tis not the first time the good people have seen fit to meddle in the affairs of Castle Malloy. Caused the explosion they did.
The one that destroyed half the castle?
Brendan, his wife, Caitlin, used to own this place, she did. Aye, and their little girl, Fiona. All three were lost to the world forever when the place blew. But the blame lay not with Malloy. It was the good people. They'd taken a shine to Fiona, is why. And they knew that little girls, no matter how much they're adored by wee folk or mortals, sooner or later, all little girls grow up and grow old. The good people couldn't bear to see this happen to their beloved Fiona, so they made full sure it never did.
Quite the story.
Sounds to me like the good people are actually just the opposite.
They have their ways, and we have ours, is all. That's just the way of things. Got plans for you, they do.
The fairies? The good people? What makes you say that?
He's not reacting.
I meant to pocket your car keys for safekeeping on my way over here, but I couldn't find 'em.
You mean my keys weren't in the car?
He should
Aye,
shake his head.
That's exactly my meaning. Taken they were. The good people want you to be staying.
That's weird. It's like a missed opportunity. They were really great at having Kyler react while Nancy was talking, but not Donal. He's like a statue. So I wonder what's up with that.
The name of this place. Just what exactly is a banshee?
A woman, one of the good people, as alive as you and me, with wild hair almost as long as the tattered grey robe billowing up around her whenever she appears. Sometimes she takes on the form of a hooded crow, but it's the sound she makes, her terrible wailing, that strikes fear in the human heart. Because when a mortal hears the wail of a banshee, it means someone is about to die.
Oy. Well, that's intense.
I saw someone with long hair and a gray robe outside the castle tonight.
Did you know?
It ran across the road in front of me. That's why my car's in the ditch.
Not till I was 54 did I see a banshee. To see one at your age, on your very first night in Ireland. A special lass you are indeed.
I don't know that I'd feel that great about it, honestly.
Do banshees ever leave things behind, like, say, little dolls?
Do not be mistaken banshees for Santa Claus now. A warning is all they leave behind about something that's coming and can't be stopped.
Do you dislike all Englishmen as much as you dislike Matt Simmons? Or is he special somehow?
I've little use for any Sassenach, but I took a disliking to this one soon as I laid eyes on him. Arrogant he was, cocky, disrespectful, foolish, always touching things he shouldn't, going places he didn't belong. Worse than a stray dog, that one was.
What about his friend Kit?
Aye, he may talk like a Yank and live like a Brit, but there's Irish in the lad. I saw it right off. Little wonder he's in love with the girl. They'll make a fine pair.
Whoa, wait a minute. Kit's not in love with Kyler.
Blind, are you now? Loves her, he does indeed. He's all but wearing a sign saying so. He came to the wedding early to make sure there'd never be a wedding. Only the good people saw to that for him. Ah, the luck of the Irish.
I really don't like him. Dunall is just...
I'll let you drink your crow's nest in peace.
Be careful out there, lass.
He's not a kind fellow. Okay, anyhow. Let's go back. Because now that I have some money, I can go do the thing, the fortune teller.
I would like a fortune.
Weirdest fortune I've ever received. It is a long road that has no turning. Okay. Well, let's speak with Kit while we're down here.
How's it going?
Alan Payne told me he overheard you and Matt arguing the day before Matt disappeared. And pretty much right before you walked into that door.
What were you doing talking to Alan Payne?
I thought he might know something that could help us find Matt.
I told you, Matt bailed. He doesn't want to be found. Look, like I said, Alan Payne doesn't really know Matt or me that well, okay? The fact is, he misunderstood what he heard. Matt and I have been friends for more than 12 years. We were just fooling around.
Fooling around? You ended up with a black eye.
I told you that was an accident. I'm clumsy.
Liar.
What were you two talking
No.
about?
I
Actually.
forget. That's how inconsequential it was. Hey, I just remembered. Kyler wants me to do the seating chart for the wedding dinner. Like I said, I can't bring myself to tell her there's not going to be a wedding.
Oh, right.
Anyway, I need to get to work on it, so you're gonna have to excuse me. Of course, you could always give it a shot. You just have to figure out where each guest should sit by taking into account their needs and preferences. What do you say?
Sure, I can do that.
Excellent. Just fill it out and bring it back to me when you think you've got everyone sitting in the right place.
Okay.
Because unless and until it gets done, afraid I'm going to be pretty much incommunicado.
The black eye, actually. I do think it's not that he got punched. I can't quite remember. I think they were fooling around. I don't think he walked into a door. I don't know. We'll see when we get to the ending.
You have a lead?
When I called Alan Payne, he said that on the day Matt disappeared, you and Matt had a pretty big argument.
I dare say Matt and I have argued about one thing or another every day since we met. That's just how we are together.
Doesn't sound healthy.
Alan said it sounded pretty serious.
Well, Alan was wrong.
I'll let you get back to your reading.
As soon as you find out anything, let me know.
Okay. Alright. Oh, how do I do this again? Okay. So that's the lightest in terms of weight to the heaviest. Oh. Do I have any that are without symbols? I do. Oh, am I gonna have to draw these out? Okay, I think this is platinum. That's the heaviest. No, it's not. That's iron. Not even close to the heaviest. Okay. Cedar. oak, mahogany, and ironwood. Okay. Can't I remember those? The 4 lightest. Okay. No. Draw it out. If I can get this piece of paper to move. I'll draw out the symbols. The first 4 I can easily remember. Oh no, I'm drawing them all out, given that they're not all there. That's fine. Okay. So, usually the way I do this is find the heaviest, which is going to be this one. Yeah, there's no mercury. Heaviest, and then the second heaviest, and then the third heaviest is this one, and then the lightest, second lightest, and third lightest. Okay, which is the heaviest of these ones? Not you. You. Something like this. And then I just have to fiddle. Okay. This one is heavier than both. It's heavier. That's not it. There we go. That was easy. Okay. So now I've got that missing tile piece for that puzzle outside. I feel like there's a lot of running around in this game. I guess we'll see as I continue through it, but I do get the sense that that's the case. I always like it when Nancy's stuck in a building. Those are my favorite games, like Message in a Haunted Mansion, Treasure in the Royal Tower. I mean, you do move around a lot in those ones too, but still. Message in a Haunted Mansion, not so much. Alright, let's place this tile piece here. And get these. Okay. Fine, I guess I'll do the seating chart next. I don't have all the plates, I don't have all the books. I need to go look at books again, I think. How do I get through the bog? Do I find a note paper about it first? Like, I know how to get through the bog. I'm just trying to remember the order or the sequence in which I have to do things. Okay, well, let's start with the seating chart. Okay. So, no invited guest can sit next to another guest of the same color. So these are those sort of, I guess they're like logic puzzles. You really have to work through things, to all these different clues, which can be difficult, but I do think they're fun and interesting. Okay, so can have the same color side by side. Members of the wedding party must sit together. So these 4 are over here. So that's first thing, easy peasy. On the long side of the table, Rose is sitting directly next to Taylor and to the left of Richard, but we don't know which side Taylor is to her. Adjoining corner seats, so these ones here, are the same gender. Laurie wants to be directly opposite Kit, which means Laurie and Kit are going to be on these ends. Guest seats will alternate by gender on the long side. Kyler wants her maid of honor on her right for the toasts. Okay. On Kyler's right. Because presumably husband and wife are going to be in the middle. And best man will be next to Matt. Taylor wants an end chair on any side. Okay. Jane, Alan, Henry, and Linda are all sitting on different sides of the table. Okay. Matt is 2 seats to the right of Kit. Okay, so we know Matt's there. So 1, 2, that's our Kit, who was sitting across from Kit. Lori. Within a 6-seat span, Linda is to the right of John and the left of Heather. Well, alright. So someone wanted, it was Taylor, wanted a corner seat, right? Taylor wants an end chair on any side. Joining seat corners of the table are the same gender. So that should be female, so Taylor is going to go here or here. I'm just going to plop him there for now. Okay, Rose is sitting directly next to Taylor. Okay, then no. Put him there and put Rose here. Sitting directly into the left of Richard. So Richard's going to go to the left of Richard. Yeah, his left. To the left of Richard. Yep. So Richard's somewhere. He's here or here. One of these two. Alternate by gender on the long side. I think it basically applies here too. It works. Jane, Alan, Henry, and Linda are all sitting on different sides of the table. Okay. I don't have any of them yet. Do I? There's no Jane. No, oh wait, Alan, of course, is here. Alan. Henry and Linda. Jane, okay. In a 6-seat span, Linda is to the right of John and the left of Heather. I'm just gonna fiddle to the right of John and the left of Heather. What do we say about Jane? Jane, Allen, Henry, and Linda. Means Henry would have to go there. Richard there. Does that make sense? Let's see. Can't be beside the guest of the same color, except for wedding party. Yeah, they sit together. On the long side of the table, Rose is sitting directly next to Taylor, and to the left of Richard, she is. Adjoining corner seats of the table are the same gender, so Henry and Taylor are both males, Heather and Jane both females. That fits. Lori wants to be directly opposite Kit. Yep. Guest seats will alternate by gender on the long side, so it's male, female, male, female, male, female. Yes. Kylie wants her maid of honor on her right for the toast, which she is. Taylor wants an end chair on any side. He does. So Jane, Alan, Henry, and Linda are all sitting on different sides of the table. So let's see, we've got Jane is here, Alan is here, Henry's there, Linda's there. Okay, that fits. Matt is 2 seats to the right of Kit. Yes. Within a 6-seat span, Linda is to the right of John. She's to the right of John. She's directly to his right. And the left of Heather. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's 4, but I think that works. So let's bring it to Kit and see.
How's the seating chart coming?
Could you take a look at it?
You bet. This looks great.
Yes.
Wow, you did it. I'm impressed.
So now we can talk.
Yeah, now we can talk. Oh, hey, actually, you might want to take a look at this first. I found it on the floor in Matt's room when I was looking for him.
What is it?
Frankly, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. But maybe it will to you. Take it.
I will do that.
If anybody can figure out what Matt was doing with it, you can, I'm sure. Good luck.
So much for us talking. Honestly. Okay. Let's just stand up here and take a look at this book. Ah, yes, yes, yes. I'm going to actually go back downstairs. So we've got up, right, down. Let's look at the darkened bits of clover. Left, up and down. Nothing. That's it. Okay. We'll go back downstairs. I'll go out to the garden. Again. I do feel like this is a fairly linear game, at least in this moment it feels that way. I mean, they all are, but it's very striking. Okay, I need up. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I did this wrong. Heh. Yes, I forgot to look at these. Okay. F means facing the front. The right is facing right. The one looking down is looking to the back. I only did half of this. Okay, the one to the left is looking to the left. That's easy. The next one is facing front, and the last one is facing the back. Oh, I'm missing one here. I can't see what it is. It's to the right. Okay, so you are what? You're the one to the right, so you're facing to the right. You to the left are looking left. You with nothing are looking at the back. You with the top up, facing front. You're the one I couldn't see. You're looking right. Down is facing the back. Oh, wonderful. I have a new dolly. And more of these pieces and some money. Excellent. Okay. Back to the dollhouse. This is fun. I do enjoy the dollhouse. As I said at the beginning of this playthrough, I do enjoy the games. Or the puzzles and tasks in this game. I just don't enjoy the storyline. At all. Okay. Something might happen soon. Okay, you go here. Alright. So I think this is the one we don't press. Yay or nay?
What
Nay?
is that?
Oh, we'll get there, Nancy. Was I wrong? I really thought that looked too dark. Because you're doing this sequence. Believe in that order. Huh? Don't remember which one I just did. Never had a problem with this before, but maybe it's actually this order. Ah, that's why. You go that way, not that way. So I had the right colors the first time. No. Ah, here we go. I knew I needed this. Okay, on trail, forward 1. Oh yes, 2 rocks is your base point. So forward 1 means there's 1 extra one on top. Here's your base point. You're going to the right 2 times. Base point, you're going to the left 3 times. Base point going, that's where they say down, but going back. Base point 1. Okay, do I see Fiona again soon? I feel like I do. Oh, it's the crow. Good gravy. Get out of my face and don't smack your head. Oh, there's Fiona. Spoiler alert, that's Fiona, folks. Looks like her hair is electric.
You're right. There has to be a logical explanation for what we just saw. So I'm going to calm down, relax, and trust that you will discover what that thing was. You are going to figure it out, aren't you, Nancy?
Oh, yes.
I promise.
That was a short conversation. Okay, can I look at any more books? And I still need one more gear. Did I overlook it somewhere? Maybe I did. I don't know. I can't recall. Okay, no, it won't let me look at the books yet. Hey, where is that other gear? Don't need to look at this at the moment. Okay, well, there's not like a gear here. No. Well then. Okay, so this is the first one I did. Oh, do I not have any more papers? Apparently not. Okay, I guess I'm going to the bog. There's not like another gear here. Okay. Oh, I've just remembered the sheep shearing that eventually comes up. Oy. Not my favorite task. Okay, let's go this way. To the bog. Okay, get my... You dad. Cross safely, please. So base is 2, so we're going forward 1. For anyone who doesn't know how to solve this. So base, we're going right 1. Going forward 2. 1, 2. We ignore what we see. Pointed with my hand and you didn't see it. So this size is our base 1. So we're going to the right twice. 1. Ignore this, because now that's our second click to the right. Forward 2. Once more. Going to the left 4 times, which makes me think I should just be going in a circle, but apparently we're not. 1. This is 2. 3. And 4. So we're going back twice. Or down, as it is indicated on the paper. 2 times to the left. 3 down. So that's 1. That's 2. And here's our third one. To the left 2 times. Forward 1. Is this the last one? Nope. Left once. 2 times forward. So glad we only have to do this the 1 time. But it does take some time. Good gravy. Is it any shorter on Junior Detective? This is a neat place. I remember it took me forever the first time I played this game to realize I could cross the bog and how to cross the bog, and was just sort of in awe of this structure. It's done really well. It intrigues me. Maybe it's because it reminds me of Hagrid's hut. That might be part of it. Alright. And there's so many other things here. Okay, I need that. Okay.
Looks like I need a key.
Wait. Can't click on that. Can't click on that. Yet. Let's go over here. Can't take all of these yet. Sage I will need. Yeah, it won't let me take it yet. Hang on. Can I? There's. I was like, I should be able to look at more pages. Bugbane. To get rid of insect infestations, mix together equal parts of tansy. I should write this down. Tansy, pennyroyal, right? Pennyroyal, wormwood, thyme, and catnip. Place in an infested area. Yep. I will momentarily.
Ew!
Because I need that. Okay. So, tansy. Pennyroyal. Oops, just one, please. Wormwood. Ugh, keep clicking it twice. Thyme and catnip. Thank you. Let's go here. Toss this in. Bye-bye, bugs. Hello, piece of glass. Okay. And then if we go here. Took me ages to realize you could open a basket here. Yeah, and there's more I need to do, but I can't. The game won't let you look at certain things yet. Oh, sorry, my cursor's been double-clicking again. Okay, now I can just go and cross the bog. I don't have to worry about looking at rocks. Nancy has it down. Okay, so... go here. So it's 1801. If I look through it, that symbol. Okay, then look at another one. This is 1916. And the dates are only important as far as the order. Okay, draw this symbol. And then for the third one, it's 1845. We've got some waves. Okay, so that's the second symbol we're going to press. The first one we looked at is the first. The second one we looked at is the last. And if you've never played this, that probably doesn't make any sense, but that's okay. I haven't gone over to that bit of property yet. I'm not really ready to. There's so much over there that this is where I start to not like the game so much. It becomes to be a bit too much. But instead, I'm going to go check out the dollhouse again. Because now I have that that other piece of paper from the hut in the bog. Yes, yes, we hear you. Okay, so here's our new paper. Do we have all the dolls we need? Yes, we do. Okay, so let's start with Piggy. Goes directly beside that, and directly beside that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, Blue Cat. Is this guy above him? So the cow. Cow's in the middle. Somewhere. Start with the Blue Cat. Okay. Cat, you're gonna go here. It could go there also. Can cover up the night. Okay, why am I putting you there? We're just okay, so you're right above. And you are near a cow. Cow is somewhere above this girl. She could be here, she could be there, she could be anywhere. I'm just gonna put her there for now. Oh wait. Blue Cat. No, that's Blue Rabbit. Le Blue Lapin. I don't have all the dolls yet. Okay, scratch that. That was an error. It took me a while to figure out. I did think the coloring was weird. I didn't notice it was the wrong animal. Okay. Oh, this means I have to go do that thing. Oh, fine. I'm now gonna go over here. Okay, so the first symbol we need is a whole bunch of swirls. There it is. The second one are the waves. Rounded waves. And then the diamond in the line. Who's it? This one. This is fancy. I feel like they should really struggle to move down, like they wouldn't have been well oiled after all these years. Hello, sheep. Where's the tree? There we go. Take this piece of paper. It's a Kit Foley, so you know, his... Oh, hi, bird. The papers where he's let his imagination wander. And then can go this way. Scare more sheep. Move. Thank you. Can't go in here yet. Oh, this is where the gear is! Oh, I can go in. I thought it was locked for some reason. I'm not looking forward to having to do this because I always do it wrong. Or I assume I do it wrong. I'm pretty sure I do. Some amount of it horribly incorrectly. Okay. Now that I have that last gear, I can at least do that puzzle again and finish it this time. Not in the nursery, but in here. Right here. Please and thank you. I think I get another printing plate. Okay. Where precisely did this go? I don't remember. Okay, it's wrong. I feel like this has to be... Yeah, it's down one of these two. Should have made a note of this when I did this earlier. I don't know why I turned it. This one I needed to turn because it's not right. Oh, that works. Wonderful. Okay, then I need... I think it's that way. Yep. Means that's wrong. I got it earlier. Oh, that one doesn't move. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Gigantic gear. Few possibilities here. Let's try that. There we go. Yeah, to me it's like a weird N. Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting. Can I do this one? Whoops-a-daisy. No, because I still don't have a blue rabbit. And I don't have a sheepy. So if I go back to the bog and look at it. Oh, yes, this is... Oh, this is gonna set things in motion. Oh, and there's so much other stuff I didn't look at the other property. Because I don't want to do it. Yeah, I've hit that point where I don't feel like playing the game anymore. Because I don't like what I have to do. I just don't find it entertaining. And it's a lot of ground to cover when you're going back and forth. Back and forth has never been enticing, or it's never been an interesting part of the game for me. I find that to be a chore, and it's really irritating.
That sheep doll needs stuffing.
Yes, it does.
To stuff that sheep doll, I'm going to need more wool.
Yes, I will. I know. Oh. I'm going to have to talk with Denal. Eee. Don't like talking to Denal. All right. Are you useful now?
What's on your mind, then?
Sometimes I hear this strange kind of wailing sound when I'm in the castle. Have you ever heard it?
These ears don't work so well now. Even the pattern of rain is beginning to slip by 'em. But the situation being what it is, by my reckon, a banshee, you heard.
I don't think so. This sounded more mechanical.
So, all of a sudden, you're an expert on banshees, are you then?
Well, no, but
A banshee it was.
Oh, he's
How
so
they
stubborn.
know what they know, and why they do what they do, are mysteries far beyond mortal solution. But be assured, lass, someone at Castle Malloy is doomed.
Man.
have you ever been to the other side of the bog?
Do I look daft to you now? There's no
Yes.
walking across the bog. Once you fall in, there's no getting out. When I was your age, younger even, there was talk of an old gypsy woman who kept house in the bog, living all by herself, crazy as could be. But a tall tale is all it was. You
Was it?
stay clear of that bog, girl. There be no crossing it. Not if you're fond of living.
Just another thing he's wrong about.
I'll let you drink your crow's nest in peace.
Be careful out there, lass.
And I can't shear the sheep yet. That's right, I need to be asked to bring them back in first. Because I have to go look at, or in order to do that, or get asked to do that, I think I have to look at other weird stuff on that side of the property and then ask him about it. Oh my god. There's just so much. And do I remember where these things are? Like where the landmarks are? No. Another thing I don't like about this game. Picture gone way too far. Hi, sheep. Oh, here it is. Oh, I am so not ready to do this. Oh, hello, shooting star. Here's the constellation. Oh, man. I don't know if I can even do this yet. I know I need this. Do I have the book about the runes? I don't know why I'm flipping through this. That book. I'm kind of relieved, but I don't think I can do this right now. I just don't like this one. I struggle with this task, and I don't know why. Okay, here's our fancy thing. So I think I need to talk to Denal again. There's also another speck of land I haven't looked at over here. You know what, I'm not going to do it because I have to go there later anyways. That's just sort of a waste of time if I do that now. So, let's see. I'll just go back to the Screamin' Banshee. Ooh, I got stuck.
What's on your mind, then?
What do you know about the stone pillars with all the weird writing on them?
I've never been able to make heads or tails of 'em. Even bought me a book on Ogham runes.
Yeah.
Waste of good money, that was.
Ogham runes?
All those lines. Ancient Celtic symbols they are. Runes. Spell out something. I lack the time and patience to work out just what.
I wouldn't mind having a go at it. Do you think I could borrow your book?
First.
Sorry to say, I'm not in a lending mood at the moment, lass.
Oh,
a wee bit
this.
of me favourite drum music would put me right, but the band can't be playing it because their drummer took sick. Looking for someone to take his place
Oh,
they are.
man.
I could probably fill in. I mean, not permanently, but
Go to it then. One ditty is all. Play it well enough, and the book will be yours. Seamus will help you get started.
Assume that Nancy can play the drums, which are...
What a fine lass you are
Interesting.
for helping out the band. Now here's what you do. Watch the cue When it reaches the drum, just hit the corresponding section of the bowline with the beater. Keep doing that till the song's over. And if you've kept the beat well enough, the band'll split their tips with ya. They're about to start. Just watch the bar,
Okay.
keep your wits about ya, and you'll do fine.
I don't entirely agree. But yeah, they assume Nancy can play the drum. I mean, a bass drum's pretty easy, but here we've got 4 different things we're supposed to be hitting. They're taking quite the chance on Nancy, is all I'm saying. Ooh, not bad, actually. Given that I can't see
Brilliant.
over here right
Here's
now.
your share of the tips.
Sweet as clover to the honeybee, that was.
Oh, thanks.
Here's the book. Keep it as long as you like. I'll not soon have need of it. Will you be wanting something else from me then?
Oh, yes, but you're not letting me talk about sheep yet.
I'll let you drink your crow's nest in peace.
Be careful out there, lass.
Yeah. Oh, right. I need to do some of this. Right. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Shoot, I forgot about this. Well, this is fun. Okay. Difference detective. I do like this. Instructions on play. Another mystery is afoot. Use your sleuthing skills to discover all the clues, clicking on each difference. Search quickly. If time runs out, you'll be kicked off the force. Hopefully this doesn't get in the way. I like this music that'll start. Okay, I was really off, and that's fine. Okay, money, circled. This, I feel like hoard ornament, that's what it is. Police. I need 4 more. I really thought there was something about this, but I don't see anything different. It's gotta be more about the cat. And yet. Oh dear. What am I missing? Oh, mustache? Nope, okay, I can't see what's up here, so. Oh boy, just need 1 more. Really? I thought there was more about the cat. Ah. Jeez Louise. Okay. Well, let's try this again. Usually good with the art one. Okay. I know there's something about here. Okay, good. Again, I can't see it. That's missing that bird. Wrong direction. Missing a wing. Okay, 3 more. Oh, that's different. It's missing 1 more again. There we go. Aha! Okay, good. A whistle, yes, and then darts away, instructions on play. Start your attack. Countdown must be exactly 0 after all darts have been launched at the target. Bullseye is 50. Green bull's ring is 25. Inner rings are that times 3. Outer ring times 2. Okay. Ooh. Okay, cooperate. 38. Okay. So an 18. Okay, so if I go with a 20. Oh, shoot. That's really close. Is there an 11? Ooh, 43, shoot. Oh, now I'm hooped. Okay, it's a double on the outer, I think. Oh, shoot. Okay, where's 3? Right here. Oh, no! Oh, criminy. That was really close. I get a 20. 13. Where's 13? Right there. Oh, really? Oh my god. I don't think it's ever taken me this many tries. Okay, 32. 30, that's gonna be a 20. Oh, Christ. 15. Seriously, it's like right on the line. That keeps happening. Oh boy. Okay, 32. What was it, 17? Or no, 17. I saw 17. I need a 12. There we go. Only took many tries. Okay. There we go. Right, that's how I get the rabbit. Okay. Let's leave that. I could do the Ohm runes thing. I don't want to. I'm going to deal with a rabbit. Oops, there we go. Okay. Let's do some more of these. Okay. Can't do this one because it has the sheep. Okay, that's the first one, which was done. This one I can do. As long as I'm paying attention. Okay. Blue rabbit. And he's directly above. Could be over one as well. I don't know for sure. No, because the cat has to be on the other side. Cat is above the cow. And the girl. This one. Red-headed girl's there. Cat. To the side of on any floor. Yep. He has to be right beside the cow. Yeah, that works. That works. That works. That works. That works. Oh, I missed her. So she's there. Right? Wonderful. And this is what I can't do because I don't have the sheep. Oh, Fiona, go away. You're freaking me out. Okay. Gonna do the activity I like the least. Oh. I think this is my least favorite activity. Well, this and shearing sheep. Anything that's on this side of the property is really just not a fun time as far as I'm concerned. Okay. I get to see a book. Let's get a pen and paper. Okay. What do we have going on here? Okay, ancient Celtic. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Okay, yeah. Yes. Samhain. Probably helps if my paper is oriented the right way. Okay. Do I have to spell the whole thing? No, I just need to know the first letter. It's fine. Start of both the Celtic New Year and the dark half of the year. The Celts believe the dark preceded light, with the day beginning at dusk. Observed on November 1st. Precursor to All Hallows Eve, or Halloween as it is now called. It was the time of the year when living in the world was at its thinnest. Places were set at the feast table for the dead, as inhabitants from either world would cross the boundaries on this night. So I'm just going to put a note about Halloween. All home hearth fires were extinguished to signal the closing of the year. A new bonfire was ignited, heralding the new year's beginning and fresh starts. Individual fire brands were lit from its flames. Imbolc, I'm probably mispronouncing these. Our Brigid, the goddess of poetry, smithcraft and healing. Spring lambs. February 1st or 2nd. St. Brigid's Day, just live candles, yeah. Okay, then Beltane. Precursor to May Day. Puggy, Infernal Equinox, and Summer Solstice, typically near May 1st, yeah. Of the year, beginning of the pastoral summer. And one more. Oknasa. Again, I'm probably butchering that pronunciation. I don't know how to speak Celtic languages. Pronunciation that's completely unknown to me. This is autumn. August 1st. Yeah. Okay, so then I need to go to this other book. This one. So this is indicating the direction we're going in. If we go counterclockwise, winter, fall, summer, spring. Yeah, going backwards, essentially. Okay. So we know we've got Taurus. Oh, I forgot, actually. I'm not going to stay with this book. I forgot to write down the letters here. So S for Samhain. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. In bulk, where's the eye? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, I think. Doesn't matter, I know what I'm looking for. Beltane is like that, and an L right below it. 2 lines. And how are they written? I think they're written bottom to top, right? Doesn't matter, I'll figure it out. Yeah, starting at the bottom. Okay, looking at this again. Okay, Taurus is made in June. I guess we'd say May 1st, so Beltane. Taurus. My drawings are really, really sad. I don't think Aries is one of them. April. June was not one of the dates. July, the next one should be August. Yes, Leo. Oh man. Not Virgo, but November 1st, right? Yeah, for Samhain. It's a Libra. So in bulk, this is going to be February. Aquarius. Yep, crazy drawings. Alright. So, we're Taurus, Beltane, so not that one. Oh, shoot. This is it, that's a B. So summer. I think that one's summer. Yeah, full of leaves. Summer, so next should be spring. I'd imagine. I need Aquarius. That looks like spring to me. 5 lines, that one. Spring, so then winter. Which is... Is that right? Yeah. November 1st, Halloween, Libra. This is already right. Oh, criminy. Winter, right? Or do I go based on months? If I do Aquarius here instead? No. Hang on. I am confused. Like I said, this is one that always just gets me... I get completely lost trying to do this one. Okay. Taurus is Mayday, Summer, Beltane. Mayday. This is summer, which means going back to spring. Gee, it should be in bulk. This one, Aquarius. This one, Libra, isn't here. Is it Libra or is it this one? Right, summer, spring, winter. Scorpius. Oh, This is the one. I looked at this one. Scorpius, okay. That's why. We want that one and that one. So the last one is going to be... So it's going to have 2 lines of that. Fall or autumn. We need Leo. There we go. Oh, okay. I just had drawn the wrong constellation in the book. Okay. There's our second plate. Oh boy. Okay. Do I even go speak with Denal? Like, I don't know if I can. I don't know which direction to go in. Maybe I have to see if the bag of wool is empty. I have a feeling that's what I needed to do. Let's go in the right direction. That would be great. Ugh. Another part that's frustrating. Not being able to know where everything is and going in the wrong direction. Okay, well... I don't know if that helped at all. Yes, yes, I hear you, sheep. Okay. Do I need to go back to the bog hut? No, because Nancy already commented on needing wool. I'll just talk to people here before I have to go back to Denal.
What's going on?
If you weren't going to be the best man, how come you came out here so early?
I volunteered to help get everything set up, and Matt and Kyler took me up on it. I'm pretty good friends with Kyler, too. In fact, I'm the one who introduced her to Matt.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you known Kyler?
4 or 5 years. I met her my first year at university. She'd just gotten back from the States. From staying with your family, in fact. Wait a minute. Nancy Drew. Kyler told me about you. You're the girl who likes to play detective.
Well, it's just, you know, kind of a hobby. Although Kyler did say it'd be nice if I could find Matt.
Well, you're not gonna have any luck doing that. Old Matt is long gone.
I kind of want to smack him, even though he's already got a black eye, but his persistence on that is really annoying.
Kyler says sometimes she hears Matt's voice, only it's very faint and muffled. Do you ever hear him?
No. Man, Kyler must be losing it or something, because I'm telling you, Matt is not here.
You want Matt not to be there.
I found the sketch you did on the ground outside. What's it for?
What, that? I was just messing around. See, I'm into real estate, and whenever I see an interesting tract of land, I like to sketch out how I'd develop it. Just to, you know, keep the juices flowing. It doesn't mean anything. I was just doodling.
Great, so it's okay if I keep this.
Sure. Go right ahead.
I like how he's like, why, but sure.
The caretaker seems to think you're the one who should be getting married here, not Matt.
Yeah, well, in case you haven't noticed, that guy's got several screws loose. I just happened to mention that 3 out of my 4 grandparents were born in Ireland, and now whenever he sees me, he gets this weird look in his eye.
But you don't think he had anything to do with Matt's disappearance?
No. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He and Matt did not get along. They were always at each other's throats, arguing about the stupidest things. Even those leprechaun gnome things out in the garden. Denal had a fit one day when he saw Matt messing with them.
Good thing you
And
didn't see
when
me
Matt
doing
announced he was going to stay in the haunted nursery, I thought the guy was going to burst a blood vessel, he turned so red. But Matt disappeared on his own, not because of anything Denal did. I mean, the old coot's not that crazy. Is he?
I did like his reaction there.
From the looks of that picture I found over there, it looks like you and Kyler used to be a lot more than friends.
Yeah, we dated for a while, until it finally became obvious that we were better as a couple of friends than as a couple. No biggie.
That discussion you had with Matt, come on, really, what was it about?
It was about Kyler. I was asking Matt whether he had truly thought through what being married to her was going to be like. The more questions I asked, the more nerves I struck, and the more uncomfortable and angry he became, until finally...
He gave you that shiner.
He stomped upstairs to the nursery. Next day, he disappeared. Obviously, the things I said got to him. So if I seem a little guilty to you, it's because I am guilty. It's my fault that Matt walked out on Kyler. Simple as that.
Have you ever been up in the tower?
No.
You saw the stairs, or what's left of them. There's no way to get up there.
Was Matt by any chance into rock climbing?
You mean, was he into pulling himself up sheer cliffs using nothing but his fingers, feet, and upper body strength? Matt? Not hardly. So if you're thinking Matt's up there, forget it. Ain't no way.
Have you ever been to the little hut that's in the middle of the bog?
No. Don't tell me you've been traipsing through the bog. Are you nuts? That stuff's like quicksand.
Did Matt ever try to cross the bog?
The only thing Denal ever said that made sense to Matt was, stay away from the bog. And he did. And you'd be well advised to do the same.
I'd better get going. See ya.
Drop by anytime.
The bog's kind of important for solving this case. Let's talk to Kyler.
You have a lead?
Mostly I have a question. Do you know anything about this sketch? I found it outside.
It looks like a drawing for some kind of housing development, for the land the castle sits on.
Apparently Kit did them. Did you ask him to?
No, and I seriously doubt Matt did either. Kit must have done those on his own. The question is, why? Anyway, I thought of something else you can do for me.
Good.
Since there's a possibility, however remote, that there are forces at work around here that none of us completely understands, I think it only prudent to do what I can to counteract them. To that end, I would like to include these herbs and flowers in my wedding bouquets. According to Irish lore, each of them is believed to be associated with things I could use a little more of right now. If you could pick them for me and put them in that vase over there, that would be wonderful. Here's a basket.
Thank you.
This, of course, means that in spite of whatever it was I saw in the nursery, I still believe there will indeed be a wedding, because no matter who or what took Matt, you're going to find him, Nancy. I have to believe that. Please don't let me down.
I'll let you get back to your reading.
Keep me posted.
Okay. How many the plates do I have? Is it only 3? I am still missing 1. Where do I get the 4th plate? I wish I could remember. Huh. I don't have a clue. Make sure I didn't overlook it in here. Nope. I really wish I could remember where it came from. It's only showing 2. Oh, there's the 3rd one. And that's not helpful at all. Yeah, there's not one here. Oh boy. Okay, let's pick some plants. Trying to get these. Don't I need these these flowers? I guess not. Nothing else here. But I need these roses. Okay, let's go exploring places I haven't been to yet. Get another plant. Oops. It's a bit thorny there. Here we go. It's on my list. Lavender, larkspur, vervain, and sage. Yeah, sage I have to get from here. Nothing else here. Okay. How many? I think there are only 3, and I know where they all are. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's fine. Lots of walking around for Miss Nancy. Let's get these flowers here. Then we're gonna go walk down the road. And then I'm gonna go to the side of the property that I don't like to go to. Where those 4 stone pillars are. Yes, sheep, I hear you. Here we go. Oh, that didn't work. Go down. There we go. I'm still trying to remember where that 4th plate is. Where else would I find it? It bugs me that I can't do more snooping here, especially around Kit's stuff. It's a big missed opportunity in my book.
Those were just some sketches I made because I was bored. I do that all the time. I'm not after your property.
Then what are you after?
Nothing!
Then why are you trying to tell me there's not going to be a wedding?
Because Matt is gone.
Matt would never walk out on me. Never.
He still loves you, Kyler, but he's not ready to get married, and he just didn't know how to tell you.
Oh, so he told you to tell me. Or was his leaving your idea? Would you tell him, Kit, that I still had feelings for you, that it isn't over between us? Because it is. You know that, don't you? It is most definitely over.
Awkward. Okay, if I go to Baylor, will I be able to do anything now? Oh, this happens often when I play this game. I just get completely stuck. As far as the sheep more than anything. I feel like maybe I get the plate from shearing sheep or something, but I don't know.
What's on your mind, then?
Good gravy.
Guess I'll go now.
Be careful out there, lass.
Okay, well, I know I need to speak with Kyler about that conversation I just overheard. Conversation in air quotes. That little chat that she and Kit had.
You've picked all the flowers?
Yep,
Go ahead and put them in that vase.
there you go.
Splendid.
Oh, creepy. Eye on
Anything
that
else
book.
to report?
I found Matt's luggage hidden behind the cots downstairs
Oh,
by
maybe
Kit's
this
things.
triggers it.
How did it get down there?
It kind of looked like Kit was hiding it.
Oh, don't be silly. Why would Kit do a thing like that? Well, anyway, that's a good thing. It means Matt's still around here, just as I've been saying all along. Anything else to report?
Ugh.
I'd better get to work.
Anytime you want to talk, I'll be right here.
How about now?
You have a lead?
No.
I'll let you get back to your reading.
As soon as you find out anything, let me know.
It's really bothering me that I don't know where that last plate is. Do I get it from the dollhouse? Maybe I do. I knew there was an extra thing. I just thought it was something smaller. Maybe it is a plate. Okay. Actually, I need to speak with Kit. And then Donal.
What's going on?
Oops.
I found Matt's luggage in here, right over there.
What? Over where?
It was behind the cots.
It was under the cots. That's always bugged me.
How did it get there?
Looks to me like someone was trying to hide it.
Well, it wasn't me. Matt hid it. Oh my gosh. He didn't go back to London. He's been here the whole time. Kyler was right. Oh my gosh.
You think he's just pulling one of his pranks?
He must be. And I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. The worst part is, if he's just playing a joke, it means he intends to go through with the wedding after all. Big mistake, Matty, my boy. Big mistake.
I just don't like Kit.
I couldn't help but overhear the discussion you and Kyler had in the library.
That sure didn't go like I planned. All this talk of fairy kidnappings and practical jokes, I just thought it was time to clear the air, but what happens? Not only did she accuse me of being the bad guy in all this, but as it turns out, she had it right, and I had it wrong. Matt didn't walk out on her. His luggage proves it.
But if Matt's just pulling a prank, why would he bother hiding his luggage?
Who knows what goes on in that warped mind of his? Maybe he wanted nothing about his disappearance to make sense. All I know is, he's still around here somewhere.
Now that's what you know.
Time for me to scoot.
Drop by anytime.
Okay. Back to Baylor. Baylor? I don't know. Lots of back and forth in this game. I'm surprised I was motivated to play this today. Although my plans were canceled, so I guess that's why. No, I started playing it before my plans were canceled. Whatever. Maybe it's just that I wanted to get through it.
What's on your mind,
There
then?
we go.
Would you by any chance know how Matt's luggage wound up hidden behind the cots in the Great Hall?
That I would. I put it there. I told the Sassenach he was not to stay in Fiona's room, yet he did nonetheless. So, while he was out with the others, I took his bags and hid him, thinking to force him to leave her room. Wasted time, that was. Turns out the good people had something else in mind. Good at finding things, are
Yes.
you?
Here we
As a
go.
matter of fact, I am very good at finding things.
Got something for you, then.
A key?
Aye, to the sheep pen. The sheep I'm keeping on the castle grounds need bringing in so I can shear 'em first thing tomorrow.
You want me to bring them in?
There's 10 of 'em is all. With that lantern of yours, you'll be done before you know. Go on now, take it. Just walk the grounds, and whenever you come upon a sheep, blow a whistle, and back they'll go to the barn. When you think all 10 are in, go to the barn and make sure, then lock the place up, and that'll be that. Don't be looking at me like I've got 3 heads, lass. You can do it. Out with you now. There's work to be done.
Oh man. So back all the way here, which, veers in the direction away from where I want to go. I hate trying to find all the sheep. Can I do this with my mouse or keyboard? Yes. I hear you. way. Okay, 2 more. One more. Wonderful. Oops. Ah. Let's lock this here door. Oops. There we
There,
go.
the paddock's all locked up.
Okay. And then I have to do some more back and forth because now I have to go back to the Screaming Banshee. And then I might even come directly back here and shear some shear some sheep. Yeah, sorry, lots of complaints, guys. This is just not enjoyable for me. I don't know if anyone really liked doing all this. If anyone did or does, please let me know.
The sheep are tucked away in the barn, then?
Aye.
They sure are.
I knew you could do it, lass.
Thanks.
Will you be wanting something else from me, then?
Yes.
Since you're going to shear the sheep that are in the barn tomorrow anyway, would it be okay if I sheared one of them tonight?
You know how to shear
No.
a sheep, do you?
Well, no, but I need some raw wool, and I figure it can't be
Oh
that
my
hard.
god, Nancy.
I'm willing to let you give it a try.
Oh no.
But you'll not be finished till you've filled 3 bags.
Yep, 3 bags full.
Do I have your word on it?
3 bags of wool, you got it.
All right, then. The book there in the barn will tell you how to operate all the equipment.
No,
Oh,
it doesn't.
To get a sheep into the shearing station, just blow this tune on your whistle. Read the instructions, blow the whistle, and you'll be adding sheep shearing to your list of talents in no time at all.
I hum that tune or whistle that tune so often. When I'm like in the middle of doing stuff and I'm just passing the time or trying to find something. There's a lot of Yeah, that's one thing from this game that is carried over into my real life. Oh god, I hate this. I really do. So he says there's a book. This isn't a book, so I don't know if that was an error or if I have never been able to find the book in the maybe 10 times I've played this game. But I find these instructions aren't great either. When a sheep enters the station, the microchip implanted beneath its skin will display its group color and family on the screen. Carefully observe the emotional state of the sheep. Not that you can figure out, like, there's no way to figure out the emotional state without just pure guessing. Then use the chart below to determine the group color, family, emotion values, and the 3 values and add the 3 values and enter the sum into the Will You Know More V6 to program the correct cut. Press the shear button to commence shearing, and I do this wrong. I hate this task. That's a strong word, but I do. I also just think it's dumb. Okay, to me he seems excited. So I guess happy. That'd be 12. And that would be 35 and blue, 35, 44. Is that a happy or bleeding? I never know.
Is that a sheep or a show dog?
Okay, same thing. Happy, so 12. Daily would be 31, 37. Unless it's bleeding. I don't know. I don't know which one is bleating. Sure.
1 bag down, 2 bags to go.
Excellent. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's play my whistle. Okay. I guess just calm. So 11, 33, 33 would be 39. Okay, so far they're all looking the same. That might be a first for me, honestly. Okay, you're basically the same. We're going with calm, so 11. And daily would be 30. And red would be 34. This contraption is absolutely terrifying. What if the sheep moved? Oh, wow.
Now that's an interesting look.
Indeed.
That's 2 bags. I promised Mr. Delaney I'd fill 3.
Okay. Ah, hang on. Do that again. Okay, that one could be angry. So let's go 13 and Ronan 13. Be 30 with yellow 37. I don't know if that's right or wrong. Oh my. It looks like a porcupine. Okay, last one, I hope. This poor sheep. Oh, mercy. Oh, you're panicked. Or bleeding. No, it's bleating. Okay. That's 15. 15 would be 34. 34 would be 43. Okay, also a different look. But that should be it.
There, all done.
Hallelujah. And hearing the wind chime, I just feel like I'm playing White Wolf of Icicle Creek. It's driving me a little bit crazy. Okay. I can go to the bog. And stuff that doll. And then I can complete another one of the dollhouse puzzles, and I think get the last printing plate that I was missing. Certainly hope that's the case. Okay, put the wool in here, or not. Alright, excellent. Back across the bog I go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so if we start with some pretty obvious things, this is something that can't move. It's a good place to start. This clue here gives us our different levels. And so we know the blue rabbit's at the top because it's got 2 different levels beneath it, but also we know it goes here because the cow has to somehow be to its right. And there are only 2 places here, so this also helps give us the right sequence for these guys. Something like this. Because she's beside, isn't she beside a knight or something? Well, the cow, that's it. The cow has to see that there's a knight. If she's here, it's blocking it. And then he's above the cat. The cat is beside a knight. Or could be here. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Cow beside a knight here. This order, but there could be some gaps. Another knight on that side of the cat. Knight visible, and then the sheep. Cat somehow beside the cow. Okay, cow in that direction from the rabbit. Rabbit is above her to some side. She's above the cow to, some side of it. Piggy is above. Oh, piggy's above a knight, so cow have to be there. He's directly above cat. I think that's right. Excellent. The last one here. I'm gonna make a note. I don't even know why I'm making a note of this. So this number, I know this plate is always black. And if you haven't played this, you don't know what I'm talking about. So we now have our 4 plates, and they're each printed in a different color. And I'm going to this chart that I've been ignoring. So the top of each of those plates had a number. I just know that this last one I picked up is black. So this one is 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Yeah. Actually have to do this. How do I do this again? Convert the binary into a letter by locating the 8-digit binary's numerical value on the chart. Binary is written by finding the combination of column values that, when added together, equal the numerical value. Each 1 or 0 represents a single column, writing 1 if the value is used and 0 if the value is not used. In 8-digit binary, columns represent the following values. For example, to convert this, is that one of them? That's a shame, it's not. 0, 28. Okay. Well, let's see. So the one I just looked at before, 128, 64. I'm just writing down these values. Get a couple lines between them so I don't get confused. My 2 and 1 looked like 21 for a second. Okay, so the one I looked at is 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Which means, oh yes, the 1 means you add that value. 0 means that number's not part of it. So I've got a 64, a 16, an 8, and a 1. So if I add that up, 89, what does 89 equal here? Y. So it's yellow. Okay. So my next one, and that's the one I just looked at. That one's black. You are 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Which means you are, I need to write it on my piece of paper, makes it easier. So what did I just say you are? You are be 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Which means you are 64, 8, 4, and 1. 72, 76, 77. Does that make sense? 77. 77 is equal to M for magenta. And then the last one I'm going to worry about, you. 0, try and write that out. 0, 1, 4 zeros, 2 ones. Okay. Which means you are 64 plus 2 plus 1 is 67. That one's nice and easy. 67 is equal to C, cyan, or blue. It, yes, just confirms the last one is black. The one with all the words is black. Easy to remember that. Okay. And this. This one I had a hard time figuring out how to do this. Okay, yes. I want you. Oh, that's how I do it. Well, no. I want to take the... I have to do it in the order I'm expecting to do it. Okay. So we put black. We put some paper. We press it. But we don't dry it. We just let it hang out there. Okay, the next one I want to use so that I know what I'm doing. Okay, you... Sure, you're magenta, I'm pretty sure. Okay, put the magenta ink on and take the paper we didn't dry and put it back on. There we go. You are what, cyan? Yeah, you're cyan. Which means the last one should be the yellow one. Yes, that's the right code. I really thought Nancy was going to confirm. Actually, maybe it has to dry first. Okay, before I do anything, I'm going to write this down. So I need to spin yellow to magenta arrow or triangle, and then I need 7 to 9 and press the black circle, red switch down. Oh no, my paper keeps moving. This is barely legible. And then spin blue to black arrow. Okay, then lever to halfway. And then yellow button, then magenta button. And then it's a terrible attempt at drawing this little dial. R for red. So half the time I'm writing magenta, half the time I'm writing red. That's great. Dial to 4, blue up, yellow down, and go. Okay, let's do this outside. This is where the game really gets crazy for me, and I just, I don't believe it. I have a hard time suspending my sense of disbelief. Okay, hello, rocket. Okay, spin you to magenta. We need 7 to 9, right? Yes. Press the black button. Then we need the red switch to be down. Spin the blue to the black arrow. Yes, where was that? There it is. Move the lever halfway. There we go. Press the yellow. Press the magenta. This needs to be red. Dial this to 4. Blue needs to go up. Yellow down. And go.
Oh my gosh, I'm flying!
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Woohoo!
Okay, let's start going up here. This is a really beautiful room, and I don't know why, but this reminds me so much of Myst. I don't know if anyone has ever
Matt,
played that.
are you in here? Hello? Anybody here?
Yeah, something about it always reminds me of Myst. Okay, let's go to this table. So we need... Do I need to remember the order of these? No, because I get the order by looking at them. So nautical, cartography, Zoopraxiscope, hydroponics, and ersatz quidnuncs. I'm probably brutally butchering the pronunciation of that. Okay, so if we remember from the nursery, we had lapin on the cover of that one book on the bedside table. Here we go. This is our bonus one. Yeah. But we need one more doll. And we're going to do this again with the clues I just looked at on the piece of paper in that little table. Yeah. So, family tree. And that's really all we get to look at in here. I do find this really disappointing because I think there's so much we should be able to look at in this room. Like, I'd love to be able to go and look into this old closet, see old clothes. I'm surprised about the condition, the state this is all in. I feel like it should be a bit more worn because, well, I guess this window was closed and that door's closed. There should be more dust. Or maybe there shouldn't be dust because someone's clearly been in here. Rethinking things. I also need to find that little island that was drawn at the bottom of that piece of paper. Man, that'd be terrifying. Okay, you are N5. So this means on that little spinny thing on the desk, N is our 5th letter. It's going to be fill that final slot position. No, I'm just wasting time. I've been doing some well. Not yet. I don't know if I can, I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Let's take off the jetpack and we'll land and then take off the jetpack. And now I need to go look for those books. This is one of those things again, you can't look at these ahead of time. Which is to me always kind of lame. Where did I see? There we go. Hydroponics and Aeroponics, Growing Without Soil by Aggie Culture. 3 years into the study, by removing all duplicates, I find that the only remaining true consonant is key. So, this one, we need to write out. I need a different piece of paper. You can probably hear my other one moving. So, it's just easier, I find, to write it out and you're less likely to make mistakes. And Aeroponics. And yes, we do include the subtitle. Growing without soil. So sorry you guys can't see what I'm doing, but basically I'm going to look for any duplicate letters. So I'll start with H, and then go to Y. True consonant. So it's not going to be the Y. Anyways, H. Let's see, D. R. We've got a few of those. But I'm just taking out pairs. So I'm not going to take out all the R's. Take out the O's. Take out the P's. I probably should have done this in 2 different colors because now I can't quite tell what I've done. The nice thing is here, I could have actually just scratched out this whole part, so I'll do that now because that's an obvious duplicate. What O did I cross out? Oh, I crossed out these 2 and I don't know which one. Should have been those ones. Okay, yeah, I'm basically just scratching out Aeroponics. Okay, and then the A from and is for aeroponics. The N is in growing. I already took out this D when I did that one. So E, even though it's a vowel, so just ignore it. Let's go down to the G's, beginning and end of this word. Oh, it might be R that sticks around. Move the O, remove the W, I, remove the T's. I've made an error somewhere because I have, or maybe it's not pairs, maybe it's any letter that comes up more than once, which would leave the L. Yeah, scratch what I said earlier. If you see more than one of a letter, remove all of it. So we've already got some R's. We have a few S's. We ignore the O and I for soil because they're vowels, so L. Okay, in 3 years means that the L goes into the third slot on that desk. Okay, no more books here. How about, nope, not over there. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, there's one, nautical cartography. To our dear friend, 1 year soon you'll finally join us here. The seas await your notice. So 1 year and the seas. So it's just the letter C. So I'm missing the second and fourth positions. Oh, I just looked at that book. I feel like I missed one on a bookshelf. Oh, here we go. Oh, this one. This is the most complicated one. It is a good puzzle, but I used to find it really frustrating. So again, I'm going to write this out. The title. Ersatz, sure. Quid nuncs. And then you follow these steps. And here, 2 simple words contain such wisdom, so we know this is going to be the second position. Okay, so, but I'll just read it from the beginning. 2 simple words to contain such wisdom, but swap the first letter and the last letter. So it now becomes SRSATZQUIDNUNCE. Probably should have started this further up on the piece of paper. I'm going to run out of room. Change the R to P and Z to W. So R is a P and the Z is a W. Just rewriting the whole thing out because I'm less likely to make errors that way, as I noted earlier. Remove the first appearance of any duplicated letter, so the first appearance. So we've got an S that's going to go. Do I have any more P's? No. Any more A's? No. Any more T's? No. Any more W's? No. Q? No. U? Yes. How about an I? No. How about a D? No. But N? Yes. U, and I already got the N, C, and the E. Okay. Narrow that down. Move the W one place to the right. To the right, okay? So now we've got P, S, A, T, Q, W, I, D, U, N, C, E. Move the 9th and 10th letters to the front. Good gravy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's UN. Becomes U, N, P, S, A, T, Q, W, I, D, C, E. Scribble out the lines above. Add an L after every 5th letter. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, L, C, E. Okay. Okay. And scribble out the previous line. Change the second and fourth vowels to O. Okay. Second and fourth vowels. Oh, I skipped my first one. There's a second, third, fourth. Okay, I'm just going to change them to O's here. I'm not going to rewrite them out. Okay, move the seventh letter 2 places to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 places to the left. So it's going to go here. So UNPSTOLQWIDLCO. Invert the third and fourth letters. Good gravy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, the third and fourth. So you're an S and you're a P. Just going to write over them. Swap the second letter from the right with the 8th consonant from the left. Okay, second letter from the right. Just underlining it. With the 8th consonant from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's going to become C, and that's a D. D, and that's a C. Okay. Place the first L to the right of its second occurrence. Okay, time to rewrite this out. Read that again. Place the first L to the right of its second occurrence. So it's going to move over there. So I now have UNSPTOQWICLLDO. Okay. Move the third and fourth letters to the front. Right? I didn't skip one place. Yeah. Move the third and fourth letters to the front. So now spun to Q. I know I'm going to have to move more here. I'm not even going to finish right now. Move the third and fourth letters. Front, remove the C. Yeah. Will do. So Q. Yeah, once you have, you'll find that. So what did I say? This is number 2. So the second one is a Q. So we just need the fourth. Is that the book that's on the desk here? Yes. Animals abound in a merry round. Seated in the middle can answer the riddle. On legs of 4, they spin evermore. So it's going to be the X. X is 4, and I said N is 5. So I get to head back outside. I'm going in all the wrong directions here. Do this outside. I'm not going to, put the jetpack on and zoom out of that window where Kyler is. That might give her a bit of a heart attack. And we need to see Fiona. She flies like a maniac. Where is my jetpack? Why do I not see my jetpack? Oh, do I not have to click on it? Oh, that's why. I just have to leave. This is the only way I travel now. I don't even walk. Ridiculous. Okay. So now, this is going to be a C, Q, L, X, N. There we go.
I think this doll is supposed to be me.
Yep, and there's the key. So this is a journal. I'm not going to read that. We need that key. Fiona. And yeah, we can't look at much in here, unfortunately. This is great. We're really Academy for Girls, so this is almost like an Easter egg to a game that's coming up in a little while. It's not the next one. It's 2 games away, if you don't count the Dossiers. So I'm not going to the hut right away because I have the other doll poster chart thing to do. Okay, so this is it. I'm just making sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I haven't missed one. All the dolls are here. And this can easily be missed. If you open that desk with that 4-letter code we get from the books and going to the island, if you do that, you can't put in the one from this book. You've got like one chance to do this. Once the desk is open, you can't change the code. Alright, anyways. So we know these ones are kind of in a row. I need a frame of reference. Okay, Cal's above you, and you are above him. Okay, so Cal's at the top. Has to be over here because it is to the left of 2 here. Sheepy, you are somewhere here, and you, dude, are somewhere here. Oh, you're way over here though, because you've got a stream of people to your left. Okay. You're going to be further over here because you've got at least 2 to your left. I will worry about positions later. And the rabbit. Somewhere here too. Cat's above her. Piggy is over here somewhere. I think it has to be like this. Because the cat has to be to the right of the pig. Oh, I have these 2 in the wrong spot. Ah, criminy. Cat, yeah. Are you not in this one? You are. Okay. Where are you relative to Nancy? Okay. So they should all be kind of in the right order. Just their exact positions are wrong. Okay, this one we know is right. So you need to be, yeah, to the right of the cow, and you're to the right of him. That's fine. Okay. You, that order makes sense. They're on the same floor. Our groom is same level and beside, doesn't have to be directly beside, but beside the sheep. Pig is to the left of the cat on potentially different floors, so that does track. Cat, groom, sheep, rabbit, all on the same level, so you're in the right order. Again, spacing is the next question. You and you, yep, you, that works. That does not. We do this. That's more likely to be correct. You are above some side, yes. You are above, yes. Cat should be directly above, like in the same row, which that works. That works. You should be there. Aha! Yes! Easter egg. There we go. And this is why this is a bonus one. You don't necessarily get the... Well, you might be able to do this one. You get the opportunity if you'd put in that code early, like I said. And you get an Easter egg for completing it. So, alright. The ending is near. Although there's still quite a bit to do. It's time. I think I said let's time. It's time. We go to the bog. It's fine, I have to go to the start of the bog. I can't just keep going to the hut. Alright. This was sort of a jump scare moment for me when I first played this. Happy 6th birthday to a darling daughter. Dear Fiona, you are the light of our life. Our deepest love to you always. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Oh. And now...
Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be in here. This is your home, isn't it? My name's Nancy Drew, and you're Fiona, right? Fiona Malloy? Fiona, listen, I didn't mean any harm. See, I'm looking for someone, a young man named Matt. I don't suppose you've seen him. Fiona?
Yep.
Huh?
Oh, we hear that sound later on in a different game in a trailer for The Silent Spy. I recognize that. Matt's gonna yell.
No, don't touch that.
Maybe not yell, but...
No!
Hi, Matt.
Nuts. Well, now you're trapped over there and I'm trapped over here. No harm done.
I take it you're Matt. I'm Nancy Drew, the maid of honor.
Thrilled, I'm sure. You wouldn't happen to have a tunnel bowling machine in your pocket, would you? Or food? Do you have any food on you? A biscuit or two? Some crisps? Cocoa Kringles? Anything?
Sorry.
Oh, the only thing that woman in the shabby dress ever gives me are carrots and potatoes and such. I've been wandering around down here for days. I want something full of sugar and nice, greasy fat. You know, real food.
Just how did you wind up down here anyway?
I stumbled upon the entrance to a secret passage in the nursery, so I thought it would be jolly good fun to make some ghostly sorts of noise from inside it and give Kyler a fright. But all of a sudden, this crow flew in through the window and came straight at my eyes. I fell backwards into the passage trying to get away from it, and the next thing I knew, I was falling through a hole in the floor. Fortunately, I only fell about 2 meters. So I got to my feet, and since it was dark and my glasses were knocked off when that crow attacked me, I started feeling my way along the wall, looking for a ladder or something so I could climb back up. But instead, my hand hit some sort of button. A siren went off, the door above me slid shut, and there I was. I yelled until I was hoarse, but no use. I was trapped. So I felt my way along the tunnel, looking for another way out, until I got to the lab you're standing in, at which point I blundered into the button you just pressed.
I didn't press a button.
Siren goes off,
It was a
door
switch.
comes down, and suddenly I'm even more trapped. Not long after that, the doors at the top of the silo slid open. So I looked up, and by squinting really hard, I could see an old woman with long hair, wearing a long ratty dress, just standing there, looking down at me. I called to her, told her who I was and what had happened. I told her everything. Called to her till I went hoarse again, but she just stood there. I even tossed my ring up to her, saying, "Go ahead, keep it, just get me the heck out of here." Nothing.
I was going to say something and I've since forgotten what it was. Anyways.
She didn't say anything to you?
Not one word. She just tossed a turnip down to me and left. And since then, every once in a while the silo slides open and she'll be standing up there in the fresh air looking down at me. Then I get showered with vegetables, she goes away, and the silo slides shut. Whenever I talk to her, she kind of grunts as if she understands what I'm saying, yet she refuses to help me. It's like I'm her pet or something. And now there's 2 of us. Dibs on the potatoes.
I do like that line. I remember what I was going to say before, because Matt was talking about finding the secret passageway in the nursery. It always bothers me that we don't find it in the game. I mean, we find, you know, that hidden area behind the fireplace, but we don't find a tunnel or a drop or anything. So that is, I don't know if I consider a continuity error, but I feel like Nancy would have stumbled upon it in her search. So that's always really bothered me.
Why did this door shut when I pulled that switch?
As best I can figure from the papers and drawings I found, you're standing in the laboratory where the bloke who lived here during World War II did all his top secret research. He was working on new forms of propulsion to be used in flying machines, rockets, that sort of thing. Apparently, to keep unwanted visitors out, he planted devices which would allow him, at the push of a button, to seal off the lab. This gate and all the others will go up when our hostess decides to feed us. Opening those silo doors seems to reset everything. Opening those silo doors is also the only way out of here. Believe me.
I've just
no.
remembered something else that comes up. Oh, man.
Kyler's trying her best not to show it, but she's really worried about you.
That's the worst of it. Knowing that my eagerness to play a silly prank on her is going to wind up ruining the wedding. She's going to be so disappointed and humiliated and appalled. She'll never forgive me. What an idiot I am. I love her so much, and I am so lucky a mongrel like me landing someone as smart and beautiful as her, and now, whether I ever get out of here or not, I'm going to lose her. What an unthinking, short-sighted, immature idiot.
For a while, Kit was convinced you disappeared because you had decided you didn't want to marry Kyler after all.
I'm not surprised. The fact is, soon after we got here, he tried to tell me I was about to make a colossal mistake and that I should call off the wedding. Such wishful thinking on his part is exactly why I didn't ask him to be my best man. Oh, I made up some excuse about office politics and occupational expediency, but Kit was and is, and hopefully always will be, my best friend. But having him be my best man knowing he's still smitten with Kyler, I figured I'd pass.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mr. Delaney, the caretaker, he thinks you were spirited away by fairies.
You know, I actually miss that superstitious, super ridiculous old fossil. Kit and I spent the better part of an evening rigging line in the garden so we could fool him into thinking a leprechaun was moving through the bushes. Only a branch snapped off and whacked Kit in the eye.
There we go.
Except, I must admit, seeing as I have no idea who or what that thing is that has us trapped down here, Mr. Delaney might not be all that wrong.
I'm pretty sure her name's Fiona. She's the daughter of Brendan Malloy, the guy who was doing all the research down here. Everyone thought she was killed along with her parents when this place exploded. But she wasn't, and she's been wandering around in the bog near the castle ever since.
So, if our wedding ever does take place, it looks like I'll end up with a crazy in-law after all.
I'll be in here checking everything out, okay?
Great. Why don't I wait right here?
As he goes and sits down. Yeah, so Kit's black eye isn't from a fight.
Did you know there was a button here that says, "In case of lockdown, press to open"?
What? You mean something that could open up a way to escape was right under my nose the whole time? That does it. If I get out of here, I'm having that eye surgery. My weak stomach will just have to get over it.
Okay, I hate this part. I really do. I forgot about it. So we need yellow and gray, purple and red, brown and orange, black and blue, and then pink and green. The tests have concluded that only fin type 1 is successful. Okay. Oh, good gravy. Here's the thing I need. New paper. I'll flip this over. Okay, under 1 we have NH3, phosphorus. Shoot, are you just a P? Phosphorus? Yes, you are. Haven't done chem in a long time. Sodium is Na. Potassium is K. Aluminum, I think, is Al. Hydrogen is just an H. Because HE is helium, yeah. Sure, I'm gonna go with that. And then under 2, silver is AG, not AU. H2O, chlorine is C. Oh, there's CH. Oh, shoot. Really has been a long time. Cl. LOX, carbon, C, iodine, I think it's just I. Okay, third category. Fluorine, which I think is just FL. Alabamine, oh goodness. Okay, fluorine is an F. Alabamine, I don't think. There it is, AB. I don't know if we even see that in here. Mercury, which we should all know from Secret of the Scarlet Hand. It's HG. It's actually right here. Scarlet. Bromine, I think it's Br. Just double check. It's up here, right? It's boron. Bromine. Oh, where are you? Maybe it's over here. Might be overlooking it. I'm just going really quickly. BR, yeah, there it is. And then radon. That one I don't remember offhand. RN. I don't know if we even see that one. And cesium. Over here, perhaps? CS. Okay. And then category 4. I don't even know if we use category 4. I think I'm just gonna know that's not any of the others. Oh, my least favorite. Oh, good gravy. Okay. Yeah, there's no category 4. Okay, NH3, you're category 1. Yoink. Okay. Yeah, this is not fun. H2O goes in category 2. H and P, you guys. I'll go in category 1. Oh, criminy. I don't even know why. This is the first time we have these good news, bad news. Ugh. Try again. Yes. Okay, and now I can finally get the key. And you just pull it all the way down. Hallelujah. Yeah, that was not fun. Don't try and be speedy with this because you will hit things you don't mean to. Now I can... maybe I can actually finish this game. No, not that one. That one. I have to build some stairs. I have to look at a bunch of things. Yeah, that's... fin type 1 was the only one that worked. 90.1 degrees. I think we need to make note of that. Is there a way to turn on the light over here first? Yes. Good, good. I need to build some stairs. I never understand how this works. Yeah, the first time and many times I think I have to fill this. It's a wee bit confusing. Okay, cooperate. There we go. Easy peasy. Climb the stairs, get the... I don't know, what we would call that, the nose of the rocket? Okay. Ugh. And some of these angles again are just somewhat poorly designed. Okay, and now we get to untie some knots. So I noted earlier some colors, which are on the other side of my paper. Eee. Okay, purple and red. I had 2 P's, but I know it was purple and red. Okay. Try and follow this. I kind of wish I had cheats. I just want to be done this. Although I don't actually mind this task. This is one of those ones that I actually rather enjoy. I do find it helps to follow along with your cursor. And I say that and I will probably mess up. But that's fine. Get through it eventually. Purple to red. Black is with blue. Okay. Some of these are pretty deceptive. Oh, see, that one I almost went that way, but I'm going this way. These remind me of snakes. Oh, this lovely knot here. I think we go this way. Hopefully this way. So far it is 1 and 2. I don't know if that's going to change. Pink is green, or connects with green. Goes, I think, under here. I do like that first part of this track. There, now we're at 5. We've got 2 more. Gray is yellow. I did 2 G's, the other one's green though. So you are pairing with yellow. Oh yeah, a little complicated. I think it's this way. Oh man, I really hope I haven't messed up. I don't like the direction this is going in. Yep, I messed up somewhere. Okay, let's go brown. Just follow the brown to orange. Whichever one's left. Well, that's not right either. Shoot. I keep losing them. Okay. 3. What if I just follow you? So much easier said than done. brown. Okay, brown goes with orange. Okay, I'm just gonna hope this is right. Okay, and then... oh, I forgot to put the fins on while I was down there. That's fine. Okay, cone. Not the nose, the cone. Oops. That way, please. Okay, and then the fins go here. Alright. Let's see. Let's get that key. Put that back to 90, please. Nancy and Matt would totally die, by the way. This has also always bothered me. Because that would kill us both. So, major, major problem. One more reason I don't actually like this game. Denal just completely oblivious to what's going on.
Nancy? What on earth is going on? Matt!
Kyler, we're trapped down here. Get a ladder or something.
Oh, Matt, I've been so worried about you. Where have you been? I missed you so much. I was afraid I'd never see you again. And I've got so much to tell you. No, I take that back. There's only one thing I want to tell you. I love you. Do you hear me? I love you.
By the time Kit came back with a ladder, Kyler had said I love you to Matt approximately 150 times. And Matt had said it to Kyler about 200 times. And they were still saying it to each other on the day of their wedding 4 days later. Even Kit remarked that Matt's little misadventure seemed to have been good for their relationship. Needless to say, this bummed Kit out, until he met the very beautiful young Irish woman who catered the reception. Long story short, it looks like Kit will soon be returning to Ireland, and not just to sketch plans for potential housing developments. As for Mr. Delaney, he still can't accept the fact that the strange wail I kept hearing wasn't a banshee, but an old siren that Matt kept inadvertently setting off down in the tunnels. Nor is he clear on the fact that Fiona, whose jetpack was also a source of weird noises, was responsible for many of the strange phenomena he'd always attributed to fairies. But he understood immediately that Fiona was someone in need of compassion, and helped the police take her into custody without incident. Apparently, after the explosion killed her parents, Fiona was taken in and raised by an old hermit who lived alone in the bog hut, which did not exactly do wonders for the little girl's mental or emotional development. But she's getting lots of attention now, and she's so bright, after all, her father was a rocket scientist, that her prognosis is actually pretty good. Me, I'm on my way back to the States, via jet plane, not jetpack. My pack and Fiona's were quickly confiscated by military types bent on adapting them for use on the battlefield. Unfortunately for them, Brendan's intricate fuel system has them completely and hopelessly stumped, which has no doubt made Fiona's crow and all its feathered friends very happy. They finally have the skies above Castle Malloy all to themselves.
That's a nice shot. Oh, which flower was not listed in the herb book? Clover. Ha, I was right. Yeah, I wouldn't even try to do these things. But I did get an Easter egg. Haha. Okay,
When my
next game.
best friend Bess Marvin wins a vacation for 3 at a resort on a private island in the Bahamas, she naturally invites me and her cousin, George Fain, to go with her. But by the time I arrive, the owners of the resort are nowhere to be found, and Bess has been kidnapped. To get her back, George and I must find a long-lost treasure, a quest that brings us face to face with many of the island's strange inhabitants, and forces us to risk our lives, both on and in the sea. Help us find the treasure before this sun-drenched paradise turns deadly. In my next adventure, Ransom of the 7 Ships.
Alright, the game is done. The Haunting of Castle Malloy. Oh, I just have so many issues with it, especially that last part with the rocket. Yeah, Nancy and Matt should be crisp and really ash at this point. Yeah, I have some issues with this game and the storyline and the nonsense of it. But like I said, there are some really good puzzles. I do like all the logic puzzles in it. I do not like that chemistry thing, which is why I've sort of blasted through it in the recording because I blew up a whole bunch, and I always do. It's just the it's just the worst in some ways. Yeah. I like this song that's playing. I don't think this plays at any other point during the game. It must just be a song for the credits. It's really nice and upbeat and fun. Very cool. Yeah, I don't care for the storyline. It didn't interest me, and I don't like that the game takes place over a single evening. And I didn't see where Nancy got to stay. That didn't make any sense to me. It would have been nice if we'd seen her room. Let's see. Characters. I don't really have much to say about them. They don't really stand out. I mean, Donal does. Because he has some different perspectives and beliefs than I do. It's a small cast. It's 3 primary suspects with this question of, the Banshee, aka Fiona. So, and in ways we're not really looking at anyone as a suspect. We just think he's gone missing somehow. So, the whole Banshee thing was weird, and the wailing sound, I didn't think that sounded quite mechanical. I never would have thought of that as a siren, and I didn't remember it was. Alright. I will stop talking. Let's watch some bloopers.
Take 1. Speed. Action.
Oops.
Take 3. Speed. Action.
My depth perception stinks. Let me try it again.
Oh, come on, guys. Let me open the box. I gotta know what's in there. Please let me open it. Please. Please, 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 please.
Surprise!
Anyways, those were their bloopers. Yeah, characters didn't really stand out beyond Donal. Difference Detective is fun. I just didn't do a lot of that in this playthrough because I didn't want to waste time. But I do enjoy that. I like the slider puzzle at the front of the gate. No, the arch, not the gate. I like the doll puzzles, those sort of logic puzzles, the otter puzzle, those are fun. And working out the clues in the books for the roll top desk combination, that was neat. So I really like the puzzles in this game. That is probably the strongest point in my opinion. Storyline is just blah with some stuff that I'm never going to believe, and I'm not really going to go out of my way to play this game again. I never do. The only reason I'm playing it now is for the purpose of these playthrough videos and going through all the games in order. Yeah, it's not one I care for. I don't even know what else to say. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. Book to game comparison will be coming up soonish, I imagine. And then I will be playing, I believe, not the Ransom of 7 Ships next. I believe I'll be playing the first Aussie next. I'm trying to play all the games in order of release, which means jumping into another series for a little bit. So I'll leave it there, folks. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch my playthrough, and power to all of you who enjoy this game, because I don't. I don't enjoy the next adventure game either. Anyways, that's it. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.